didn't record. We just all right, man. Let me we started off like this.
You're not gonna believe this. They still trying to put a ceiling on our greatness. So we took the fucking ceiling off. What you think, they can stop this? No Ceilings 3, B-side.
Nigga.
They don't want us to give you No Ceilings 3. So we giving you No Ceilings 3, B-side. You can't put a ceiling on our greatness, so we took the fucking ceiling off.
Can I just say that DJ Khaled is the worst at doing this? Like, DJ Drama.
It's not DJ Drama, bro. That's what I felt like. I was like, you trying to copy DJ Drama, bro?
Let me just stop this before the song even starts. Khaled is not good.
DJ Khaled. No Ceilings 3. B-side.
Why does he say Lil Wayne?
Another one. Upon your head.
Datpiff.com world premiere.
5 white girls, but they not Spice Girls. Just some hot girls like the snot white girl. I'm in the all black coupe like Dark Knight girl. These here Jimmy Choos, not off-whites girl. 5 AKs and they pop in sing. Got 5 little bays and they pop in drink. If it's not bright pink, then it's not my drink. These bright white links to your eyesight weak. Running through a bag like YouTube money. New Orleans nigga got buku money. I boo do something. I wish you do something. Milking this shit like the Yoo-Hoo bunny. Got the private plane lit and the Bluetooth running. Told you gonna spit like a new tube coming. Everybody five like the FUBU company. Whole bunch of zeros like a new bag of funnies. Told you got shotters like Buju Bantu. Bullets that'll shoot through mountains. Talking that shit and I do brown them. I punish these boys, I ground them. Yeah, these funny ass boys, I clown them. I'm laughing so hard, laugh louder. Yeah, young money so raw, no condom. No tea, just y'all's just tonsils. Fuck everything that they say about me. I done fucked every bad bitch that stay on South Beach. Money talk, mine just gave a nice speech. Just lay the bitch down like Layla Ali. Sitting in the throne trying to stay in my seat. It costs to be the boss, bitch, paying my feet.
Eat on them, Wayne. Eat on them, nigga. They not paying you no respect, nigga. They not paying you no respect. This is, look, I know I shit on Wayne last week, and I'm probably gonna shit on him some more this week, but gotta pay my man some fucking respect. Also, pay that nigga Big Sean some respect, too, because
you're not gonna
nice bottom. Fucking with my chains on, she melt the ice out them. Superstar shit smelling like roses. Superstar dick spread it like COVID. Flag red as fuck, but I'm golden. Casket lid was up and I closed it. I'm dead as hell and I'm Satan. 1,000 bullet shells and I'm blatant. No ceiling sheets. Stargazing dead president reincarnated. Tyler Hero working on my jump. I need a Shiro fucking Wonder Woman. No ceiling, 3rd time's a charm, nigga. I don't fuck with you like Big Sean.
Fuck with you, your tomb is carved in stone. Just like statues of me when I'm gone. Artists here, artillery get drawn. Boy, I goes in like outside was a storm. Upgraded, this ain't me, my final form. Can't say you ain't been warned. You ain't known what I've been on. I live and breathe and die by this down life shit. It just don't sit on my trunk. Take my kindness for weakness, then you not strong. Whole city in my will when I'm gone. When I was down bad, I didn't complain. I was at the bottom, right where I belong. If you don't climb to the top, you not as strong. Weezy, that's my twin, but we both 101. I can teach you how to get it 101. When you ball like this, ho, it's not a game, but I'm going to
Big Sean, man, they came to eat. Give them niggas they props, man. They ate. What is up, man?
Hard.
That shit was, but okay, was it the beat? I don't know if it was the beat or not.
That beat is fire, bro.
Yeah, that beat is dope.
The beat hard, but they was actually running that shit.
That's what I thought. Okay, Doom. I thought I was tripping.
Nah, they ain't on that beat, but that beat is fire. I'm not gonna shit on whoever made the beat.
That's Harlow shit, man. Shout out to Jack Harlow, man. That's that Tyler Hero. That shit is hard. But welcome to another Bros Who Think Podcast. It's episode 174. My name is Lyndon Burton, aka Young Boy D. It's aka the People's Champ, aka Beard Gang is in the motherfucking building. Make some noise for yourself. Joining us again, once again, back again from the week. Not a tumultuous week this week, ladies and gentlemen. This is a relaxing week, a calming week. Some shit happened, not a lot of shit happened. How are my brothers doing this week? I'll start off with Doom at the bottom. Doom, how are you doing over there, my brother?
Man, you know, I'm good. We took a L today. My nigga, the Saints.
Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? I'm gonna keep saying it like that.
What's crazy though is I feel like
you about to make an excuse. What excuse? Brooklyn Saints fans do this. They make excuses after every fucking loss, but we don't acknowledge the fucking problem. Drew Brees is trash, my nigga.
It's not Drew, my nigga. It's not. Nigga, everybody on the field except Emmanuel Sanders was practice squad receivers. We had like 3 receptions from all receivers. It's hard to beat the Chiefs like that, bro.
It is hard to beat the Chiefs, period.
It's hard to beat the Chiefs when your quarterback not throwing the ball. He
was
definitely gonna be. He gonna be in the hot tub. He
bro.
gonna be so tomorrow. That 51-yard pass broke probably 3 more.
That shit hurt, bro. When I seen that shit, I was gripping my side. I'm like, oh, this nigga tripping.
Play Jameis, you cowards. Play Jameis.
Nah, man.
Fucking cowards.
You got a little bit of juice left in him, man.
You don't have no juice.
Don't, bro. The juice is when he got hit 3-4 weeks ago, all the juice spilled out on the field. How you ain't see that part? I see that replay too many times.
I'm telling you, Saints fans just don't want to acknowledge it, bro. Every week,
the juice is gone, bro.
They come with another excuse, and I'm a Saints fan, but I am part of the minority that is on the bandwagon of get Drew the fuck up out of here. It's time.
Was that this past year that we had one of the good quarterback drafts? Was that last year?
Yeah, that was these 2 years. That was a couple, nigga. We don't even get me started. We could have had Patrick Mahomes instead of Marshawn Lattimore. That's a fact. We would have traded up. We could have got that nigga, crazy. But we took Lattimore. That's a fact. Y'all go argue with your mamas about that. But we're gonna talk more Saints in a little bit later. But them niggas is trash. First round.
I gotta hold on for the I-10 report. Come on, a little bit later.
Look. I'm just saying we might make the Super Bowl. We might, but we losing. No matter what, we losing. Like I don't think the NFC got it. I don't think the NFC got anything to fuck with us. I really don't. Like Seattle defense is fucking doo-doo. And that's saying something against our broke ass quarterback Drew Brees. I think his broke ass could score in Seattle. The Rams, Jared Goff is ass. Who else they got? Washington? Ass.
I think the Seahawks with the only issue would be is if it got it to a point where it was a shootout and Drew had to keep matching him.
I think we could stop Russ one time though.
I think y'all could stop him. But my issue is how long does the defense have to be on the field that day? I think it'll come down to how long the defense has to be on the field and save Breeze's ass. Because it'll be like the Peyton thing where, the Broncos defense roll for that.
Wait, dude, you think the Seahawks better than us?
You think the Seahawks? Saying, y'all talking like we would have to get in a shootout with these niggas. Like we ain't got the best defense in the league.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, if the defense is out.
No, but I'm saying we could stop. I think we could stop them.
I know we could stop them niggas.
But see, I don't know.
We holding them to 21 or less.
But let me tell you the difference with them than KC. I don't know if our corners can rock with them boys. Tyler Lockett and Metcalf.
Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I ain't want to
moving up the field.
Like, who's stopping Metcalf?
I don't know.
Defense? Please tell me.
And it's not like they could, like, we could physicality Tyreek a little bit. You're not pushing Metcalf.
That's what I'm saying,
bro. Terminator.
Yeah.
Metcalf walk up and say, "What's up, Lattimore?"
Strong motherfucker, right there, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. I think we could beat the Seahawks. The Packers, I have no faith in.
Yeah, no.
And so I'm thinking we're gonna make it to the Super Bowl, but we get our ass bust. Whether it's KC or Buffalo, they busting our ass.
We meet up with KC again with our receivers, and it's up there.
KC busting our ass, bro. Pat didn't even go Super Saiyan on niggas, bro. Pat didn't even turn up on people, bro. Like Pat did something light today. That's light Pat.
Oh, he was balling today. He was balling, bro.
I feel like that was light work.
Yeah, I don't feel like that was him. I seen him ball a couple of times this year, but I feel like he hasn't even had to really like.
That's what I'm saying. He have to get to that point yet. Like we ain't see Pat at the back of the wall. Like let's go. Right. I gotta do the thing. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't think we got KC, and I don't think we got Josh Allen in Buffalo. Josh Allen throwing the fuck out that ball, bro.
I think Josh is.
That would be a crazy matchup.
That's a scary sight right now. Josh Allen is a scary sight.
I don't think nobody want to see Josh Allen.
Yeah, nobody do it. Not in the playoffs. Fuck that, bro.
Except Pat. Pat the only one. And that's the thing. We can't get in a shootout with KC, man. We can't. That's the problem.
Neither one of them teams. You don't want to get a shootout with none of them
our
teams,
receivers
bro.
back.
So you think Drew just dumping it to them boys to go do something?
He said all them screens is touchdowns, bro.
I'm telling you.
He said all them flats. All them curl routes?
Bro, these was niggas that wasn't even getting reps in practice, bro.
I know what you're saying. I know that's the excuse right now.
I seen Tom Brady do it too many times with niggas who wasn't getting reps.
Man.
That's a fact.
Practice, bro.
That's
Come on now.
Bro. Old sleepy ass Tom and his ass barely beating the Falcons, nigga.
And this is a prime example of when the juice is up, bro.
Yeah,
you know what's crazy? These niggas watch Peyton lose the juice on the field, and they both doing the same fucking thing.
Then that nigga need to hang it up. I'm just saying this.
No. I think y'all missing what I'm saying. I feel like it's obvious Drew taking steps back from what he was.
Well, yeah.
But Drew at 40% is still better than 90% of the league.
Oh, I don't know.
You know what I'm
about
saying?
that.
Like he nice, bro.
I don't know about that, Doom.
He's still better than most of these niggas.
Doom, I don't know about that, bro. Like I'm taking.
You.
All right. We're gonna run this. I promise you, ladies, if y'all listen to this, I'm gonna get through this real fast. I'm about to name every quarterback I think better than Drew right now, real quick. Aaron, Pat, Russ, Lamar, Josh, Kyler, Matt Stafford.
No, now you
Tua. I'm serious. What are we talking about?
You said Matt Stafford.
Stafford has never had a good line, bro. Yeah, Matt Stafford is a baller, bro.
Yo, low key, they say Matt Stafford might be a free agent, and we trying to pick him up. And I guarantee you, if we get Matt Stafford, it's over with, nigga. It's over with, nigga. If we had Matt Stafford, Super Bowl team, guaranteed, nigga. Guaranteed, because that nigga could throw it like Pat. He just never had a team.
He never had a line, bro. He was always on his back, bro.
So right now we got Tua 7. I got Tua Tagovailoa over that nigga too. Who else we got?
That's crazy. That's
all right. Fine. I'm not gonna say Tua. Justin Herbert. I'm gonna take Justin Herbert.
You right.
Derek Carr.
All those niggas you naming might be more athletic and talented than Drew Brees at the current stage of his career, but the way Drew mine is on the field,
I know you was gonna say that shit.
That's bro.
I knew you was gonna say that
this
shit.
This nigga is a fuck GOAT for a reason, bro. He is literally the best to ever do it, my nigga.
He's not the best to ever do it.
He's still that nigga.
He's not the best
record books tell me he is. The record books tell me he is.
You think he the best to ever do it?
The record books tell me that he is.
The record books tell me it's Tom.
Oh, that's cap.
What you mean that's cap?
The rings tell you it's time.
That's the record books.
That's why both of them old niggas still playing, because Tom trying to catch him up.
And look, and if we being honest, Aaron Rodgers 10 times better than that nigga Drew. What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga?
He better throwing a deep ball. He got strong.
He better overall. What's wrong with this nigga?
I don't know.
What you talking about?
He got a strong
bro, don't talk about that man in Wisconsin like that, man. Don't talk about that bad man, bro.
I listened to Aaron Rodgers debate, though. But, like, when you started getting the Tua and all them niggas, like, come on. All
right. We're going to leave this alone. We done with this. Because I told y'all, Saints fans always got an excuse. All right, so last week, people fucked with that little airport conversation we had. So I thought of something else that's grinding my gears that should just change society. And I'm going with this. All people 75 and older, take away the license. Take it away, nigga.
75, that's nice, nigga.
All right, 65, take away the license, nigga. 60?
I think at 55, you need to take a test over. If you fail, you can't drive.
Yeah. I'm with that. You can take a test at 55. I'm with that. But I think at 65, it should just go.
At 65, get rid of it.
Well, I don't know if I'm rolling, because I know some old niggas that still be swinging.
Yeah.
All right, what about 70? 70, let it go.
I do think they should have to take a test. Like, when you hit 60, it's time to, like, your shit should expire and you gotta go retake the test.
Right, that's what I think too. For sure, you gotta retest some skills, big dog.
Bro,
I guarantee a lot of them niggas wouldn't pass.
Yeah,
a lot of them, bro.
They can't drive, bro. Old people cannot drive, and I don't know why they get on their phones. It's just a hazard. It's a hazard, bro.
It's a scary sight. An old man on his phone in traffic. Fuck that,
bro. It's a hazard.
That's wild. Bro.
I was on Settlers.
Them
Trace.
niggas can't do either one without the other.
I was on Settlers
phone without the car, and they can't drive without the phone.
The nigga had the phone up here, bro. Like, he trying to look. He got the phone in front of his face up here, like he could fucking see. And bro, nigga swerving. I'm like honking at, like, get the fuck. Bro. I'll do, and that's what I had to do. And then when he swayed up, I said, "Get your old fucking ass out!" Bro, I have bad road rage. Like, I have real bad road rage. Like, I will curse out your grandmother. I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out the road, bitch. Like, I have terrible road rage. Like, it is bad. And, like, I can't deal with that, bro. Because I'm a defensive driver. I drive well. Don't come in my fucking lane. Don't try to cut me off. If you in the left lane driving slow, get the fuck on the right side. It's for passing only, for niggas trying to speed. Like, I abide the rules of the road. These old fucks, get them out of here. Get them out of here. And I'm not going to say my sexist comment, but I already told my girl that. She know what it is. She know what time it is. Because they got some bad drivers in this world. That's all I'm going to say.
Bro, that's a fact.
And they're terrible. fucking the worst.
And them old niggas is bad. I hate when it's like, you want, like, because when you get on the I-15 out here, bro, and you start getting around like
to hundreds,
Las Vegas, like on the strip and shit, like,
is it 6 lanes?
Yeah, bro. Like we talking like, you know how you see on TV in LA where niggas is bumper to bumper, mad lanes and shit, and it drive me, bro. When it's some old nigga that just don't know what they doing. They switching lanes, mad close, not even looking. I'm just like, bro, come on.
Y'all gonna kill somebody.
It's a wreck, bro. Yeah.
And the last thing you need is a fucking accident, bro. One accident on the 15 when niggas trying to get to work is
probably block everything. Yeah, man.
They ain't going to work.
Fucked up.
Get these old people the fuck out of here. Get y'all off the road. Take a test, because you niggas can't drive. Y'all suck. Y'all grind my gears. That's what's grinding my gears. This is old people. Get them off the fucking road. That's what I got this week. I'm gonna see what grinds my gears coming next week. If y'all think of something, y'all let us know what's grinding your gears. Or if you out there, the listener, got something that's grinding your gears that you want us to talk about, tweet at us or go to www.BrosWhoThink.com. On the homepage, scroll all the way down, fill out the sheet, let us know, and we're gonna answer what's grinding your gears. But man, old people, get the fuck off the road. All right, I gotta be honest. I went back and listened to Man on the Moon 3. It was pretty good.
Yeah, fuck with it, boy.
It was pretty good.
Fire, cuz. I was like, all right, man.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I fucked with it. Like,
that's why we let you rock. We let you rock, bro. Because I was like, vacation vibes. That's not vacation vibes.
It was not.
So
it was not.
Yeah, I can't let him.
And look. I know Chris was talking shit on the Trippy song. I fuck with the Trippy song. Kid Cudi killed it. I fucked with For the Kids. I fucked with Sad People. I fucked with Mr. Solo Dolo 3. I didn't fuck with the Pop Smoke Skepta song. I thought that shit was trash.
I didn't like that one.
Yeah,
I fucked with Tequila Shots, Another Day, She Knows This.
Oh, yeah.
Drive, and then like Damage Heaven on Earth was that's the section where I'm like, But after Skepta, Pop Smoke, it ride. I'm not gonna even lie. Cudi did his thing. Some of the songs are very similar and repetitive after a while.
Right.
But the ones that stand out. I gotta give him his props.
Good.
Yeah, so I'm a fan. Dude, I feel like you pontificating something over there, man, about Cudi.
I mean, it was a good album. Like, I could see how niggas is maybe
not liking it.
Expectations.
Yeah.
Right.
But all the shit that when niggas was like, oh, this shit is trash. Like, I was for real shocked. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That might be too much. See, calling it trash is too much. I even think calling it mid is too much. I think it's just good. Like, I think it's quality music. Like, it may not be what you thought it was gonna be, but it's not bad. It's nowhere near bad.
I think if he titled it anything other than Man on the Moon 3, niggas would have liked it.
You might have a point.
I might have a point.
If you'd have named it like
didn't hold up to the Man on the Moon brand. You know what I mean?
No, not at all.
Like Man on the Moon 1 and 2 was like classic.
And that's what they were comparing it to. So
yeah, and this wasn't a classic type project. But it was good. Like, I fucked with it.
See, this is why he should have used one of them other names where he named one of them rock albums. Like, one of them other things, if he'd have threw in a different name, I'm with you, Doom. They might have said this was like one of the best albums of the year. But the fact that we comparing it to the other series, that's a problem.
Tough.
That's a problem. Bro, wait. Doom told me something this week that blew my mind. And we have to pull out the sound effects for this guy.
Yes, bro.
Wait, I just got to say, wait.
Bruh.
Like, what? Wait. I gotta make sure y'all heard that. Bruh. Like, nigga, what? Wait. What? Doom. You told me that Lil Wayne sold his masters and Young Money's masters for $100 million?
$100 million, bro.
Wholesale. Yeah, that's me.
I guarantee you that fucking catalog is worth way more.
I'm giving you half a bill, bro.
So when they say Young Money catalog, what do they mean?
So let me read this for you. This right off of Revolt.tv.
All right.
Niggas said Lil Wayne made headlines last week when it was announced that he sold his masters for $100 million back in June. But new reports claim he gave away more than the rights to his music. According to Music Business Worldwide, A pending lawsuit reveals that the No Ceiling Rappers settlement also sold Young Money's entire catalog to Universal Music Group. So that's the entire YM catalog, along with.
I need to know what that.
What that means. I know for sure what that means is that's Nicki's first 2 albums or first 3 albums. That's Drake's first 3 albums, I believe.
No, wait.
Anything released under that YMCMB umbrella?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
And Drake just recently got off that shit.
Recently.
I thought that was the collab albums. I thought.
No, nigga.
No.
The collab albums don't mean nothing. Bedrock is not worth $100 million. Come on now.
That shit ain't worth. Them niggas, Universal wasn't trying to get the Young Money collab.
They wasn't trying to get the Bedrock, nigga. They don't want that, nigga. They probably got it, but they didn't want it.
Wait. I'm about to look up albums under Young Money Entertainment. Hold on. Let's see.
Bro, and that's crazy because I think maybe Drake past 3 or 4 albums have been outside of YM.
Nah, so I think only 1 or 2.
For real? That's even more crazy.
I think the joint with him on
oh my gosh.
Needle? What's the one with him on top of the needle?
Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh my gosh.
Wholesale. Yeah, that's
Wait. This nigga sold. Okay, so he sold We Are Young Money. That's the one I thought. That's the one I
Bedrock, yeah.
Bedrock, Miss Parker. That was my shit. But let's get to the real. So on this is the Carter 3.
Right.
So Far Gone.
Right.
We Are Young Money.
Yep.
Rebirth. Thank Me Later.
Yep.
I'm Not a Human Being. Pink Friday, which is
that's her debut.
3 times platinum. Then we got the Carter 4. And then this is where shit just gets ugly.
This is when it get crazy, bro.
This is where shit gets nuts.
Hit me with it, bro.
Take Care. 4 times platinum. Tiger, Careless, Gold. Nicki Minaj, Pink Friday, Romans Reloaded, 2 times platinum. Tiger, Hotel California, PJ Morton, New Orleans, Rich Gang, the Rich Gang album, Nothing Was the Same, Young Money, Rise of an Empire, The Pink Print. If you're reading this, it's too late. Fan of a Fan, the album, What a Time to Be Alive. Views.
What a Time was under. Oh my!
What a Time to Be Alive. Views, Scorpion, and that's it.
I didn't know Scorpion was. I thought Views was the last one he had to do for them. I didn't know Scorpion was under there too.
That is nuts, bro.
But you see, the thing was
just the Drake shit by itself would have been $100 million.
Birdman,
that's more than $100 million.
You throw in like all that shit, bro.
That nigga stupid, bro.
I could see Drake saying like, "Yeah, I'll give you 2-3 of my albums $100 million." That would have been like, all right, still wild, but I could see that. But then you throw in everything else.
Everything, bro.
You know what that was for? That was for if I sell it, then Birdman can't touch it.
Bro.
But now you can't touch it, nigga. So what the fuck?
Like that. I really hope it was something like that.
It has to be something with Birdman because I can't see what good does that do for you if you sell it.
Mil?
Nigga, that's wholesale, nigga.
100 mil.
Wholesale.
Take Care, Nothing Was the Same as more than 100 mil. I'm sorry.
Wholesale.
And then you
Take Care by itself is 100 mil.
Bro, that's not, and then when you throw Pink Friday and then
Pink Friday, bro.
The Pink Print, nigga. And then all them Tiger shits.
I'm actually curious, like, what is the most streamed album and how close Take Care is to that?
I'll Google this right now. I'm pretty sure it's a Drake album.
It has to be a Drake album.
Most streamed album.
And I feel like if we being honest, I feel like Pink Friday and Take Care probably in the top 10, bro. Like, if not the top 20, like, that's scary shit, bro. Shit, the Carter 4 probably in there.
The best selling of all times by re-ranked streaming stats. And I guess that'll give us something. I don't believe this list. They don't even have Drake nowhere near this list. I don't believe this list.
But when you read the title, I already knew it was gonna be some funky shit. It was gonna be the Beatles and shit.
Hold on. But if you're reading this,
because those stats might take a little research to find, but 2019 Drake was the most streamed artist.
Right.
I can give you the list of the most streamed songs on Spotify.
Are contributing to that.
I can give you that.
There's niggas that's not even nowhere near as streamable as these niggas that are selling for in that same ballpark.
Well, look,
bro, we talking Nicki, Drake, and Wayne.
Wayne just sold on spot on the list of the 100 most streamed songs on Spotify. Wayne just sold 2 albums that has number 4, number 11, hold on, and then like a bunch of 30s and 40s. Yeah, nah, this nigga crazy, bro. This nigga's out his mind.
There was something that pushed him to that. Something happened.
Jail?
I don't think it was that though.
You don't think it was jail?
Because the way I see it at least is like, if you Wayne, right, and jail was this thing that was, you thought was gonna break you financially, the one secure thing he had
was the master.
At least my royalties will pay me forever.
True.
You know what I mean? And then you sell the royalties. Now what the fuck you got? Like something else happened, bro. Because I'm saying, like, you gotta look at niggas like Joe Budden is still getting huge ass checks off of Pump It Up, and that was early 2000s, my nigga.
Yeah, I know. 50,
and I know for a fact niggas is going to Take Care and the Carter 3 and all this shit way more than Pump It Up.
And think about how much time the motto and Started From the Bottom are in movies.
That's what I'm saying, and TV shows. And how many more movies in the future is gonna have them shits in there.
That's a fact. Yeah,
we talking about 3 of the most biggest names in hip hop history. Like when I'm looking at, we ain't even talking about like who just hot in the game right now. I'm talking about
of all time, for sure.
In rap, all time, forever, since the beginning of rap.
Arguably the biggest female artist of all time.
Bro.
Arguably the biggest.
Still.
I think she is too. Arguably the biggest rapper of all time, and then I don't get it. I don't get 100 mil. That don't make sense to me. That makes no sense to me. That makes absolutely no sense. And I was about to come in here just shout out No Ceiling 3 B-side. It was hard, but like I can't champion that if you selling everything for 100 mil.
Wholesale.
Bro, 100 mil? That makes no sense. That makes no sense, bro.
Especially when I look at like how much niggas with way less valuable catalogs are getting money selling they shit for.
Right.
The Dream got 100 mil.
Bro, that's what I was about to say. I was like, that's my dog. Don't get me. When the Dream was hitting, he was hitting, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when he was on top, he was chorusing it up for a lot of niggas.
I was a fan.
He got 100 mil.
Yeah, if he got 100 mil, Wayne should have got more than 100 mil.
Come on, nigga. Fuck is you
for doing? Young Money catalog, nigga? That's way better than the Dream catalog. Like, what are you talking about?
You talking falsetto, nigga? What you talking about?
No ID got 100 mil. Like, what are we talking? Why is everybody just getting 100 mil? Like, this nigga should have got 500 mil. Minimum.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I said. I said he should have got half a bill at least, bro. He should have half a billy at least, bro. Like that.
And some people would argue maybe he should have got a billy.
He probably should have, bro. Like, honestly, bro, if I'm thinking about my high school years, Wayne, Drake, and Nicki was like the 96 Bulls, nigga. Like, that's what we talking about here, bro. Like,
that's what you just said. The 3-headed monster is crazy. So it's like, I don't know. That's just a bad look. 100 mil? 100 mil?
Yeah, oof. Man.
Wayne just got.
You got knocked the fuck out, man. Give me my goddamn money.
That's a fact, bro.
Oh, shit. Universal said, give me my fucking coins, nigga. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm about to make double what you making, nigga. Oh, man. All right. Well, speaking on music, how you feel about Snoop saying Eminem is not in his top 10? And then on top of that, Eminem on his most recent song said, I've had a great view of the game, and Drake, they're going to turn on you one day. The more you win, the sooner they do, they're going to be calling you a trash bin, saying that your new one isn't better than your last one. And even it is, once they turn their backs, they ain't never coming back in. They did it to Chance.
Chance is trash, bro. Chance got sober.
Why Eminem said that, bro?
The same thing. You know what's funny? I get what he's saying about Eminem, though. I mean, what he's saying about Chance, because Eminem was the same way. He got sober and we stopped fucking with him. Oh, yeah, I get it. I get the Chance comparison because he got sober and we stopped fucking with him.
He just
and that's the same thing with the white boys.
He just threw Drake under the bus and then threw Chance a straight shot. Like
I think he wrong about Drake though.
Yeah, he's wrong.
He's 100% wrong about Drake because Drake's music isn't based off of him being a fucking addict.
That's not funny. I shouldn't laugh at that. That's not funny.
It's the truth though. Like
that is true.
It's clean.
That is true.
These niggas is wet now.
Drake's music doesn't.
It's wet.
Drake's music doesn't determine upon whether or not you're sad or not. Like that's a fact. And like Drake doesn't make one album that you can only listen to in certain moods of your life. Like he got multiple styles of music.
And not only that though, I think Drake music has 100 times more replayability than M shit.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
that's a fact.
Like nigga, I'm still listening to So Far Gone in 2020, and it still hit.
Would you ever turn on the Marshall Mathers LP?
Fuck no. Ain't nobody going back listening to My Band and D12 and shit. They ain't listening to that shit, nigga. Like
the Eminem
he
show.
made music that was like he was cold, bro. I give him that. M like nobody saying that he just trash. It's just nigga, you made it past your window. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Especially when his whole career was like, I feel like his music was edgy and trendy. And when you reach a certain age,
it's no longer edgy and trendy.
You're not a trendy nigga no more. You old, bro.
Yeah,
right, you know what I'm saying?
You're not representing the downtrodden community that's like the emo kids. Like now you gotta talk to like grown ass men, and he hasn't accomplished that feat yet.
He'll never do that, bro. That's hard. That's some hard shit to do.
Yeah, Jay-Z.
How you supposed to rap about your boss riding you because they want some reports done by Wednesday and you ain't got them done by Friday? Like, come on now. Most of the niggas that he was listening to him, they got corporate jobs now. It's different with Jay. Yeah. There's a lot of these niggas around here. I love them niggas. Don't get me wrong. But there's a lot of niggas that's still on the block.
Yeah, true.
There's a lot of niggas still on the block. Them white boys not the same, bro. They're not still on the block.
That's
They're not still cutting their wrists. I'm sorry, him. They grew up.
And if they did, they did.
Right. They grew up, bro. They got out of that phase, bro.
That's fucked up, man.
It's true. But it's true. But it's true, though. But
they're not sitting in no corporate offices with, like, cuts on their wrists. Come on now.
They can't do that.
Yeah. Right.
How do you feel about Snoop saying he's not in his top 10?
I respect it. Snoop grew up in the golden age of hip-hop, bro.
I'm not mad at that.
And when you listen to why he explained why he wasn't in his top 10, it's just like, bro, Snoop was naming all the goats, like
bro,
OG type niggas. Like I could see if he was like, yo, my top 10 is Lil Uzi and these niggas, like it'll be that then that
he always doing that.
He always got Uzi in there, bro.
That's not even a shot at Uzi.
Nah, it was
the face of like new niggas. Y'all know what I mean when I say Uzi, like those type niggas. But nigga, you can't be mad like, oh, you gonna put KRS-One above me? Yeah. Like Eminem, shut the fuck up, bro. Come on, man. Niggas just don't fuck with you like that no more.
Can I be honest though? I think it might be a little disrespectful to say KRS-One is above. Is above.
I think it is too.
I think it might be a little
disrespectful. And it might be.
Like, wait.
It might be, but you got to understand, like,
Snoop grew up in that area. Yeah.
When Snoop was a kid, that's what made him. That's what he was listening to.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
that's very true.
And one thing, bro, you can't never tell a nigga like how his opinion should be shaped. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't take away from why he feel like how he feel. Like if you're not in his personal top 10, nigga, you just not in his personal top 10. That don't take away from nothing you did.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's that man's opinion. To me, at least.
No, I'm with you on that. Because you're right, Snoop is from like a different era. So it's like, all right, well, maybe at that point, then like, you know, I could see why it could be like that, you know?
Yeah.
Cause like that's his, it's who he grew up on in his list. Eminem was around when Snoop was like platinum records. Like Snoop was already out of here. Like Snoop was out there. Like, I don't think Snoop was sitting there jamming Eminem music.
Nah, he definitely wasn't.
Yeah, that's a fact. But I can see why M feel a type of way though, being that they're in the same clique, kind of.
Yeah, I think the only reason he would have to feel played is he talked about how he felt like
Dr. Dre made him.
Yeah.
Like he wouldn't have made it without Dre.
My nigga. All right, that's you could have left that part out. But
is he right though?
Everything he said, I think so. Because it's still fucked up to say it.
without Dr. Dre, does Eminem get on? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Because it like, who else is taking a chance on him? Because Fat Joe said he wasn't signing him. And M got to Fat Joe. And like, imagine all the other people. I mean, I guess somebody would have took a chance on M, but I don't know if it would have sounded like that. It might have been more poppy.
Nah, because you got to think a lot of M early shit was on Dre production.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying.
And Dre is, you know, nobody will argue that he's one of the greatest producers to ever live.
Facts.
And that definitely boosts your shit up.
Because I'm saying, like, imagine if Dre doesn't get him, like, what if, like, Atlantic, like, wants, we want the white rapper, and they start giving him, like, Vanilla Ice type beats and shit. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's not gonna work. I think he'd be different. If Dre doesn't get him, Eminem's different. He's a different artist. He not putting Stan out. Ain't no fucking way.
Yeah.
So, no.
Without Dre, he ain't shit.
Oh, look at him.
He like, look, I'm coming crazy, coming hot, bro. Him without Dre is like YG without DJ Mustard. He ain't shit.
That's a fact. It might be worse.
He ain't shit, cuz.
It might be worse because at least YG gave us fuck Donald Trump.
Right.
I don't know what him giving us without Dre. Well, actually, we do. All these most recent albums, they're not really that good. So, you know, I digress. But I just wanted to shout out to Snoop. Doom, what's up with your man's Kyrie, bro?
I don't know.
That nigga wild, bro. He burned his sage, nigga.
Wait, that's nigga. And look, let me give. All right, so that's his culture.
Bad vibes.
That's his Native American culture,
he
bro.
Said, you niggas giving me bad vibes.
He said,
I gotta burn the sage out of the locker room.
He said, I know for sure it's some demon motherfuckers in this building. We gotta get this shit right, bro.
Bro.
Oh shit. The nigga Kyrie said, we gotta clear the demons out of here.
Y'all got bad vibes, bro. Bad vibes in Brooklyn, bro. This shit is not kosher, cuz.
How fed up do you think, when do you think KD gonna be like, nigga, enough is enough?
It's gonna be a long time because he put up with Russell's bullshit for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know if Russ was this bad.
I think Russ was more of an on-court issue. This is an off-the-court issue. Kyrie ball on the court. His issue is off the court. He be doing weird shit.
Yeah, and that's what I was about to say. I think KD balling point is gonna be whenever the on-court shit start affecting off-the-court energy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's when there's gonna be a problem.
Because right now it's cool.
KD gonna get that nigga. KD gonna ship that nigga the fuck up out of there.
Nigga Kyrie need to chill, bro. He gonna be the next Chinese star if he don't stop. Because
look at you. You put him on stuff up. Kyrie not going to play in China. Kyrie just gonna chill at home.
The thing is, the media, the NBA, you know, they got the media contract where he's supposed to talk to the media and he don't be doing it.
Well, he doing it now because they charge his ass $25,000. He tired of them.
That's my point. Is that they gonna keep fucking with him. Eventually, nobody gonna be like, listen, bro, nobody trying to take that L for you because you don't want to answer a few reporter questions. Take your ass to China where you don't got to answer no questions because you don't speak their language. How about that?
Kyrie just gonna go home, bro. I'm telling you. Once Kyrie
burning sage in his crib, you right.
He's just gonna be chilling. But that's his. I'm not gonna even make fun of him for the sage shit because that's his Native American culture. But I just thought that shit was funny. That nigga did that in Boston. He did that on purpose. Like as much as he said, like I've been doing this before games and whatnot. Nah, nigga,
that's cat,
shit on purpose. You know why? It's
because niggas would have been saw that shit, bro.
And we ain't never seen that before.
Yeah, bro.
Not once. That's big cap. Big part. Oh shit, that nigga Kyrie is hilarious. Okay, so I got some stories. Yo, what's up, Mulatto, Uncle Luke? All of y'all just giving COVID out. Uncle Luke revealed in an essay earlier this year. I gotta read the essay because this shit is hilarious. Nigga said he caught COVID-19 after feeling peer pressure to attend a friend's birthday party at a local strip club. Recently, I joined the ranks of more than 1 million Floridans who caught the coronavirus. Throughout the pandemic, I had been strictly adhering to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control guidelines, especially wearing a mask whenever I stepped out my house. Then I gave in to the peer pressure of going out to a party. Last month, a friend was celebrating his birthday at a local strip club and would not stop blowing up my phone. He kept begging me to come. I told myself I would go in 15 minutes and duck out. The veteran rapper went on to describe entering the club as stepping into the coronavirus spreading chamber. He writes that virtually no masks were being worn and social distancing was completely ignored. Luke concluded in his essay advocating for fans to stand up to peer pressure and stay home during the coronavirus pandemic. This nigga sound crazy, bro. This nigga sound like Tyrese.
It's like he was trying to cop out, like, because he found out that niggas was about to get in trouble.
Nigga said he felt a peer pressure. Nigga, you 60 years old. What are you talking about peer pressure, nigga?
Niggas was about to get in trouble.
That's the pressure he fell into.
Right?
Nigga, if you 60, bro, it ain't no nigga that's hitting you up like, come on, bro, come out. Just
come on, bro. We gonna go get these bitches,
not
bro.
falling for that at 60.
The nigga said he was strictly adhering to United States Centers for Disease and Control guidelines. Nigga, if you standing at you to stay your ass the fuck home.
Right?
That's a fact.
Ain't no CDC guidelines going on in the strip club. And that's even before COVID, when no CDC guidelines going on. We got ass and chicken in the same place. Come on now.
That's all they got.
That ain't sanitary.
Shit, the niggas is dumb, bro. And like, I just niggas is dumb. But wait, let's read Tyrese, because we got a lot of these just niggas that's just saying wild shit. Tyrese actually might need help. Like,
he do need help, nigga. Did you see the video of him in his fucking tracksuit with church shoes on? Nigga on Adidas tracksuit with church shoes on, bruh.
What are you talking about?
I'll send you the picture. Nigga. Nigga, Tyrese crazy.
That's nuts if that's true.
Wait. I gotta find this nigga. I gotta find what this nigga said about the temp being 90 degrees and this nigga making fun of himself. But like, nigga, that shit is crazy. Okay, wait, where is this? Did he delete it? Did this nigga delete this? No way. I guess he deleted it. Well, this nigga said he'd be chilling at his house on 90 degrees because COVID dies in heat. And he'll sleep in his house in 90 degrees. And then he started talking about how, I got to take care of my baby mamas and she got problems with me. So, dude, you sleeping in 90-degree weather to get rid of the COVID?
Fuck no. There's no way I can even fall asleep in that shit.
Bro, I don't know how he fall asleep in anything over 75.
Bro, he's sweating his ass off, bro.
90 degrees? 90 degrees is crazy, bro. Like, Tyrese need help, dog. I don't know who gonna help him. But I see why The Rock don't fuck with this nigga.
There's a lot of people that don't fuck with this nigga now. He doing it to himself, though. Like, when you in Hollywood, bro, you start isolating yourself like that. You start making weird, crazy, comments. Niggas don't want to be associated with you, bro.
Oh, here we go. I found it. Random shit I think on my flights. One of my secrets for staying COVID-free is I sleep with the heat on 90 degrees every night. Lol. Been sleeping at this temp for 15 years, so it's nothing new. But rumor has it if you catch COVID, it doesn't survive in warm temperatures. Another random thought is people are not loyal to you. They cool with people who you clearly see and know they want something. As long as you're clear about their clear intentions, just know. Soon as they don't get what they want, they will disappear faster than you can blink and just leave you standing there confused, shook, feeling like, what the fuck just happened? I'm a self-progressed alpha empath. My alpha will turn fragile, insecure people away. When that happens, it makes me happy because I have one less person to love and care for. Dude, what is this nigga talking about, bro?
I have no idea, bro. Your guess will be as good as mine.
What is this nigga Tyrese talking about, bro? That made no fucking sense. He an alpha empath? Nigga, what the fuck is that, nigga? What are you talking about? What are you fucking talking about, Tyrese?
And what's crazy is I would be following him if he said just one or the other. But when he mixed the two together, I'm like, bro, I don't see no type of correlation. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
You following him into 90 degree into your house?
Nah, fuck no. But at least I would know what he was talking about. It's still bullshit, but I would understand. But all this fucking alpha energy bullshit he talking about, nigga, what does that have to do with the coronavirus?
Nigga going to Scientology school. I mean, going to that Scientology church, bro.
This nigga got a tracksuit on with you.
I told you, nigga. Yo, dude, check your phone, nigga. Stop playing, bro. He got on the church shoes with the tracksuit. This nigga need help, bro.
Yeah, bro, this nigga's crazy. Then he got the big ass pants on. Why his pants legs so big? What the fuck, nigga?
That nigga crazy.
Oh, go get Jody some help. Go get Jody some fucking help, nigga. But see, my real question is, I hope we don't act like this when we the age. What's wrong with these old ass niggas, man? They just going crazy on social media, bro. Old people just wilding. I saw somebody say Uncle was up at 4 a.m. grilling, just talking to himself on his phone for TikTok.
I seen that.
Not for the likes, bro. That's scary. That's a scary sight, bro.
That nigga was throwing down.
He wasn't making no sense. He was just going, shamalam, sham, put the rib here, shaman. Like, nigga, not making no fucking sense. What's wrong with these old niggas, bro?
They tripping, bro. But I've been knew that Tyrese was losing his mind, but like every now and then, he'll really like say some shit. You like, wow. They really need to get some help from him because he's wilding now.
The Rock said, fuck that nigga, bro. I'm taking your movie franchise, nigga. You stupid. I fuck with The Rock, nigga. Get your shit, The Rock, nigga. Fuck that nigga Tyrese, bro. Get Jody some help. Don't worry about being in the next Fast movie, nigga. Get some fucking help. Doom, what's up with your boy Mario Judah, bro? He better than Playboy?
I think so. Niggas gonna be mad at that take, but I think so.
Mario Judah, bitch, yeah. What's up? He better than Playboy? Playboy nigga, Cardi, that is.
And I'm gonna say this. I think, and me and Chris, we talked a lot about this shit, and he don't really agree with me. But I think Judah he trolling right now to build the name,
build the hype.
Right. And I think once he done with the troll shit, he gonna drop an album that niggas is gonna blow niggas' mind, bro. Like,
bro, I'm just saying
really
that
talented, bro.
That shit is hard.
Yeah, bro. And that right there is just bullshitting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he not even trying to really make music right there.
That sound better than that Cardi shit. That died lyric. Like,
hey man, what the fuck is Mario Judah?
That shit is hard, bro. That Judah is tough. I'm a fan. Where the fuck is Mario Judah? Look, I can't wait to see when he take it serious, because like that first song he made, that Rockstar shit was hard, and like he seems like the type of dude, like you said, that's just trolling right now. But when it comes, he gonna go back to that back to making like songs.
Yeah, and he like, bro, that whole shit, like his whole little Whole Lotta Red troll album, whatever the fuck it was, he produced all that shit.
He did,
and he did that shit in what, a couple weeks.
Yeah, you know and like 2 weeks max. That's what I think.
Yeah, bro, and like niggas been waiting on Cardi for a year and a half.
Facts.
Never coming. Never.
Niggas been staying up till midnight every Friday for a year.
Doing that? Yo, they clowning.
Like, come on, man.
But Playboy Cardi, bro, Die-Lit was trash. Let me just be honest. Playboy Cardi ain't sound
Krista
good.
Is gonna kill you for saying
You know how
that,
I feel.
Bro.
Die-Lit is trash. Playboy
Cardi
ain't
been
good. Playboy Cardi hasn't been good since, what's that song? What's that song he had that was popular? Magnolia. He ain't been good since the Magnolia days. And that was a long time ago, bro. That was like, yeah, that's 2017, bro. Yeah. That's on the Playboy Cardi self-titled album. And that nigga on Drake's song, I was waiting for him to prove me wrong and be like, yeah, this nigga Playboy Cardi kind of hard. Nigga fumbled the ball.
He did. Fumbled the bag, bro. That was his bag.
Fumbled Drake feet, bro.
He fumbled it back. And like I thought after the Tyler feature, I was like, all right. He came correct on Tyler shit, and I thought he was gonna do right on Drake shit. No,
he was actually super cool on that Tyler shit.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why I'm like, is Playboy Cardi good? Is it just like is it a facade? Is it real? But hey, as long as we got Mario Judah, I don't need this nigga Playboy. Nigga, fuck that nigga, bro.
I'm curious to hear the album though, because Ye is the executive producer. So I'm trying to see where Ye gonna take it.
Ye better go pay that choir and stop fucking around.
I knew.
That's what I'm saying it every week until he pays them. Go pay them church going folk, nigga. Robbing ass, Joel Osteen ass, nigga took a small business loan and made fucking $3.3 million, and while niggas at home can't even get a stimulus check. Oh, broke ass. Nigga, fuck that nigga Kanye, bro.
I will say one thing
Tom
about
Brady and Joel Osteen, nigga. All three of them
people,
niggas.
they out here wilding, bro. Tell me why. I don't know if it's y'all been going to church lately. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't go to church during all
5 years going. You feel me? I've been on this sin of life. They told me that the church is now giving you the option to give offering via Cash App or Venmo.
Yeah, bro.
I wish a deacon would. I wish a pastor would. Talk about what's your Cash App. Oh, you ain't got no cash? Don't worry, my darling. What's your Venmo? Get the fuck out of here.
It's nasty, bro. That's nasty.
They get into the bag, bro. They get into the bag, Lynn.
I told my mom if I ever wanted to be an evil person, I would just become a preacher and take collection money.
Bro, this shit is crazy, bro. When somebody told me that shit this week, I was mind blown. I'm like,
niggas giving their Cash Apps and Venmos to the church.
Bro, I guarantee
that's bad.
You niggas is giving it.
Oh, for sure, Doom, for sure.
They
don't have money to pay for their bills, but they giving the Cash App to the pastor.
Yeah, bro. That's wild, bro. And I ain't gonna speak on that because I know they probably got people
listeners that get upset about it.
Like I said, bro, I already took the heat for y'all. Y'all ain't gonna worry about it. That's why I can label myself as the sinner, right?
It's okay. I ain't been to church in a while my damn self. So like I'm right there with you.
Man, that's crazy. Bro.
That's Cash App, and that's one of the reasons why I don't be fucking with. That's why I don't fuck with fucking sanctioned religion. Like I believe in God and everything, but like just sanctioned religion, they do too much shady shit. Like, how can we be okay with pastors banging little boys? How can we be okay with giving Cash Apps? Like, that's just craziness. Y'all doing this all in the name of God, playing with people's faith.
The deacon had her so convinced too, though, because like when she said it to me, I was like, just like, I was like taken away by it. But she was like, what's the issue? I'm like, what's not the issue, nigga? You giving the church the Cash App? The fuck is wrong with you?
They say what's the difference between that and putting cash in church? So hey, if y'all giving y'all church Cash Apps, look, y'all send us Cash Apps, nigga. If y'all give it to the church, y'all come give to us,
right?
The fuck. We'll drop the Cash App names in the bottom. if y'all just want to give to people, like we'll pray for y'all, nigga. What's up, nigga? You get the Doom blessing, nigga. What's up?
I say a prayer.
Now they coming for you,
nigga.
bro.
Bless my Venmo.
They coming for y'all now. Now y'all on your own.
Pastor Brooklyn will give a good sermon, nigga.
That's a fact.
look.
I'm speaking in tongues and shit for y'all, bro. But I had already said I was the bad guy. I already said that. Y'all joined me.
Donate.
Shit, nigga.
Donations. Gifts. I gotta download that.
Man, where my nigga been at, bro? I ain't seen him post videos recently.
Wait. I ain't talked to y'all about this on air. Wait, he's in hibernation. Let me tell you why. Because tomorrow, nigga, we gonna have superpowers. Nigga, what's up? That nigga Umar Johnson coming, nigga. He coming to take over the world, nigga. Tonight is Superpower Eve. Everybody with melanin gonna have powers tomorrow, nigga. What's good, nigga? You ready?
You know what's crazy, bro? I don't want to be the nigga that get all serious and ruin the fun.
Oh, look at that guy.
Obviously, I'm not buying the niggas just gonna have superpowers.
I'm ready tomorrow.
Bro, I do think that this solar flare shit can do something to like people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. Like I think it could affect the earth possibly. I'm curious to see what'll happen.
Look, I'm ready. We getting powers, nigga. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna either
be lie to y'all. I got my camera charging just in case I see some crazy shit. Now I ain't buying into it 100%, but just in case, I got my shit on sports mode. That way I can catch everything, every flash frame, just in case I see some crazy shit.
The electromagnetic storm is coming, nigga, and I'm gonna have my superpowers. I'm gonna be outside flying, nigga. Just boom. What's up?
The white people are salty right now, bro. They salty we ain't involved in it.
Oh, yeah. No, look, I told Schubert, I was like, Schubert, you lucky your mama is Latino because you're going to get some tiny, tiny power, nigga. You're going to get like flashlight eyes, nigga. You have. You're not going to get nothing serious.
Nigga said he going to get night vision like he a cat.
Yeah, that's what that nigga going to get. He going to get half, nigga. He only half. His mama going to get the power. He going to only get half. Ian, pale boy. Oh, hashtag Pale Boys. Y'all not getting no fucking powers, nigga. Hashtag to the Pale Boys. I fuck with y'all.
Fucked up,
I fuck with the Pale Boys. But my nigga Ian not getting no powers, nigga.
See, man, but they got some white people that I fuck with, man. I wonder if I can do this shit like fucking dude did on MHA when he gave Deku the power.
You're not giving them people no powers. Look at Doom with some.
Nah, you about to lose no powers, nigga.
Nah, man. They got some niggas we need to look out for.
We gonna protect them? That's what I'm saying. I already told you. I'm calling the government and I said, look, we're gonna do a $50 million contract for me and my niggas who got powers. Y'all gonna pay us $50 million And we gonna take out the villains, nigga. What's up? 50 mil. Hook us up.
There'll be a lot of black ass villains if niggas get powers.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. Nigga be busting into everything, nigga.
I know some villain niggas without powers. Nigga, just imagine when niggas start doing some crazy shit. Niggas start teleporting and all kind of crazy shit.
All I got to say is I hope they don't let these niggas know exactly where the Nike factory is in Oregon, because they finna run down on that shit.
Bro, just imagine if we get powers in Brooklyn. Imagine if you just get a tail, nigga. And me and Doom like out here flying and got super.
Bro, I'd be so tight,
you
bro.
You just got a tail.
I would tell niggas that I just didn't get powers. I'd be like, nah,
Doom, imagine if me and Brooklyn got powers, nigga, and you just got like long fingernails.
Hey, I'll be hot, bro. Niggas gonna have to see me. Proud of solar flare, nigga. Gotta pull up.
I guess the moon is blocked by the clouds where I'm at. That's what happened, probably. I'm gonna make up some bullshit. Like, my internet service was fucked up. My Sky service, I couldn't stand.
Nigga got long fingernails. That's it.
That's fucked up. That ain't even no power, bro.
I don't know what would be worse, that or a tail, nigga. What I'm gonna do with a fucking tail? Or like Schubert, I told you Schubert getting flashlight eyes. That's his power. He a halfie. But shout out to all the Pale Boys. We gonna protect y'all when people come for y'all. Maybe that's true. Maybe depending on how y'all treated a nigga. Maybe. But some of the Pale Boys, I got Ian. I got you, Ian. We not gonna let nothing happen to you, bro. We fuck with you. But some of them other Pale Boys, y'all better be careful, man.
Better count their days, bro.
Hashtag Pale Boys. But that's pretty much all we got this week. Oh, they did have a Louisiana man who was released. Oh, no, who was sentenced to life in prison for $20 marijuana charge 12 years ago. He was finally released from Angola prison earlier this week. And basically, it's just like, damn, bro, feel bad for that guy. Like, Louisiana got to change them laws, man. Dude just got to...
How long he did?
12 years.
12 years for $20, bro.
For a gram.
That is fucked up.
But that's the 3-strike rule. That's the bullshit 3-strike rule. And that's something they got to change. Just want to shine light on that. Glad that man got out. They need to pay that man $1 million in residuals, maybe even more.
I do got something to say that you said Louisiana man. Did y'all see about the Louisiana man that got charged with human trafficking because he was tricking women into changing his diaper?
What?
He was a grown-ass man in New Orleans. I've read this story so many times, I got to look it up. He read this. So he has a bit of a mental issue, right? And he was wearing diapers and getting college girls to come change his diaper through an app, one of those labor apps, whatever.
He must be articulate enough to get him there.
And he was tricking them, saying that he was like he was the little brother or the older brother to this person. And they would come and they would change his diaper and they would take care of him like he was a baby. And these bitches was really doing it.
And they would get tricked. They would get trafficked.
Wild. And they was saying, no. The human trafficking thing, the crazy thing is, you get charged with human trafficking by lying about labor. The legal wording is so loose that he got charged with human trafficking because he lied in order to solicit labor.
Oh.
So he got charged with something crazy for just having some crazy ass fetish.
That's
and like
nuts.
They would change his diaper and he'd be hard. First of all, bitch, if he was hard, you should have left. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Was he paying college?
He was paying them.
College kids?
So he was just like
he a trust fund kid.
Or was he paying? Or was he paying hookers? Which one was he paying?
It was college students through a babysitting app. It wasn't hookers. It was college students, bro.
Damn.
Crazy. And that's how he ended up getting caught up because one of them was like, "Hold on, this nigga hard. This nigga got a hard on with an adult diaper on." Bro, I'm like, and then what's crazy? Because of his, plea for insanity shit, he ain't got to serve not one day in jail.
So he's just gonna be chilling with his nurse.
Straight community service. He white though.
I don't
if he
know.
Was black, he'd have been in prison.
I don't know if he should have went to jail
though.
Yeah, I don't know if he deserved.
You're right. He would have liked it. That's probably why.
All that nigga was doing was just buying some services to change his diaper.
Facts, cause me, the way I look at it.
I don't believe prostitution should be illegal though. That's just me.
They wasn't sucking it though, so like, how was it even?
That's my thing.
I don't even think that's that count.
I think the human trafficking thing is harsh, honestly.
Yeah, it is, because he wasn't trapped. See, I thought you was telling me that the man was coming get him to change his diaper, and then boom, he'd have two big niggas from the back grab him,
right, and
take him into trafficking.
Too, when I first did it, but then when I first read it, and then when I realized that they gotta change the wording in that law. I mean, in that charge, because that charge is too loose.
Crazy, bro. Nigga just was changing.
Especially if he wasn't actually fucking them.
What
like if they was just changed, like, nah, he don't need.
Yeah, he shouldn't be in jail.
He just a weird nigga. Like he definitely a weird nigga, but I don't think he deserves no jail time. Because
now if we find out in 4 years that somebody was making them change their diapers, and we find out these women are dying, that's some Criminal Minds SVU.
Right.
Shit. That's a story in the making. Yeah. This nigga, one bad day, and then he gonna start raping people and putting them in diapers.
That nigga
that's
had
all
to
it's
be
gonna take.
throwed off though, bro.
My
nigga went through all that trouble, put the diaper on and everything, just so they could open up to some hard meat. Nigga is sick, bro.
He's probably there like, I think I soiled myself. Come over here, come change me.
That's crazy, bro. That is crazy.
What a story, man. Crazy. All right, well, yeah, that's all we got for this beginning portion. We got coming up on the show, we definitely have the song of the week. We also have an interview with Louis Prejean to get us ready for the Pelicans season. But Doom, tell the people they can find you on social media.
At Lil Doom SJE, Instagram and Twitter, man. Y'all fuck with me.
Brooklyn, tell the people where they can find you at on social media.
Find me on all social medias at Where Brooklyn At. It's Brooklyn with a K. Nope, it's Brooklyn with a Q, not a K. That's for marketing purposes.
Because we're not trying to get sued. Jesus. And y'all make sure y'all go follow my guys, Brooklyn and Doom, man. We will be back next week talking to y'all. But with that being said, let's get into the song of the week right now.
I know what you want, and I can give it to you, say. I know that you got, that's why they want you, oh yeah.
We running down, we gon' hit the crib. Shorty said she wanna bounce. We could get a drink, baby, we could get an ounce. You would think that bitch a snake the way she fit it in her mouth. Oh yeah, girl, you caught me slipping. You could bring friends if they all look different. All so thick that we all might tip them. If I see you want her, I gotta get her. Look. So tell me where love is at. I get a wedding, got it dripping on my bucket hat. If I make her come twice, she'll be coming back. Oh, you not the only girl, can you fuck with that? Whatever she wanted, I'll pull up on my bull like she haunted. She just gotta make a call and we'll run it. I'ma knock that pussy out the gauntlet. Then she won't get it on in the whip. That's fat wasted. So why we wasting time? I got a couple things that ain't no, they don't make you mine. You gon' put me in a trance with the way you want. She can take it, but she can't take a sign. She pick me up my lows. She ride that dick like it's a whip that was stolen. I need someone devoted, I'm sick of going through motions. I'm hanging up my jersey in the Hall of Fame of hoes, yeah. We no longer capture moments unless we putting captions on it. I seen y'all cap for your homies. Never us, hate to see the way you going now. Someone better tell them to settle down. Ready up, we running down. We gon' hit the crib, shorty said she wanna bounce. We could get a drink, baby, we could get an ounce. You would think that bitch a snake the way she fit it in her mouth, oh yeah. Girl, you caught me slipping. You could bring friends if they all look different. All so thick that we all might tip them. If I see you want her, I gotta get her. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Bros Who Ball. Got a new cast with us this week. Shoobs had some things to do tonight, so it's going to be Ian, our editor, and returning, the NBA analyst is back, Mr. Justin Baptiste. But before we get into that, I have to do a deep dive into the Pelicans. NBA is starting, so I have Louis Prejean coming on the show to talk everything Pelicans with me. Let's do that interview right now, and then we're going to get into the rest of the Bros Who Ball with Ian and Justin. But let's do the interview with Louis Prejean right now. All right, Bros Who Ball fan base. Look, It's Pelican season. We're here, and I wanted to. The preseason games have happened, and I'm trying to bring in more Pelicans media, more sports media from Louisiana to come talk Pels with me this year. This first guest we got Louis Prejean, the host of Unprompted. You can check him from 9 to 11 a.m. on Saturdays. He's also the producer for RP3 and Company Monday through Fridays from 6 a.m. on 103.7.
Yes,
103.7. How you doing, Louis, man?
I'm great. Thanks for having me on. Wait, am I the first Pelicans guest?
No, the first Pelicans guest of the year.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take it.
Yeah,
but I'm happy to be on.
First of the year, because no. We've had the array of people come through, but this is the start of this year, and we're trying to get ready because I feel hype about this season. I don't know about you, but I might have unreal expectations.
I don't know if you follow my Twitter, but I might have unreal expectations about the Pelicans. I go reckless with the tweets. But
I think they're an 8 seed.
Yeah, I kind of, people talk about my expectations for the Pelicans, and look, I might tweet out that I think they're an NBA Finals contender. I don't actually believe that, spoiler alert, but I think they're a play-in tournament kind of team. I said they hover around 500. They're in that 8, 9, 10 range. That's kind of where I view them at.
Yeah, same. That's where I think at lowest 10, but you want me to tell you my highest? I got them highest at 6. That's best case scenarios. Like Zion is like the guy we thought, and then some.
No, you weren't the first person that I've heard 6. I haven't heard anyone go higher than 6. So
that's crazy.
If you were to come on here and say they're top 4 seed in the West, I would fall out of my chair back here, back into the Christmas tree. But I've heard 6. I think more people say their highest is a 6 seed. Nothing above that though.
No way. Just because I have to see it to put them anything higher than a 6. We can't just act like last year didn't happen. But let's talk the preseason. The 2 preseason games have just happened, both once against the Heat, once against the Bucks. And I'm gonna start off with our franchise. I'm gonna start off with Zion Williamson. My gosh, he looked amazing. And I know it's preseason, but Stan was like, nah, we're getting them 30 minutes of action. And watching the Pels, we got to watch all the people really play. But what did you think of Zion, seeing him? Are you excited about his health? Are you excited about not seeing burst? And he finally looked comfortable out there.
We got to retire the word burst. I've been on that since last season. I was tired of hearing the word burst. Maybe we can use another thing. That was the first time I've ever heard a player attached to the word burst. We didn't hear it with Kawhi Leonard. We didn't hear it with LeBron. We didn't hear it with anybody else.
Nope.
We heard it with Zion. So I don't know if that's a word that the Pelicans are pushing, but I think we'll retire the word burst because in those 2 preseason games, he looked he looked healthy. He wasn't huffing and puffing. He didn't have Mark Jackson calling him fat within the first 5 minutes. That was nice.
Yeah.
Any of the commentators, because I was watching the streams of the games, and I got the visitors commentary on it, which I was very upset about it, but I got the
because the cable providers are just getting ridiculous. I can't catch Fox New Orleans anywhere.
It hurts. It hurts, man. I'm trying to hear Antonio Daniels and Joel Myers that. I want to hear them. Look, they're part of my family. But
I agree.
For Zion, he looks healthy. I know Stan Van Gundy said the rotations in general were season-like in the preseason games, so that's why they were kind of tight, keeping it 10 guys, keeping it 10 players. And then he said today that he thinks is going to be 8 or 9 player rotation, and that's going to demand a lot of minutes from Zion. So for Zion, it's good to see him in condition. Now it's about what he can do in those longer minutes. It's about if he can stay out of foul trouble, which, look, I don't think he's ever been in really foul trouble because he hasn't played that many minutes. But even going back to college, he wasn't really in foul trouble. But if he's healthy, it's about staying out of foul trouble and then getting more comfortable as the game goes on. If we saw in the preseason games that he was acting like they were down by 5 with a minute left, even though they were up 20, up 15 in those games. He was acting like they were down 5 with a minute left. So he's still playing hard, even when he was pushing past 30 minutes. So, I'm excited to see a restrictionless Zion this season.
Yep, and I'm excited the fact that, Stan has them with this mindset of, we're going, we're playing hard, and you're going to play till the whistle stops. And like you said, Zion was doing that in that game. What did you see from Brandon Ingram, and what do you want to see from him this season being our max player guy? When I say Zion's the franchise, I say Brandon Ingram's the fourth quarter closer. He's the finisher. He's the killer.
I love Brandon Ingram. I love every player on the roster. But anyway, Brandon Ingram, what you saw in the first game is what he was everything. Like, he was all over the court. He gave a lot of defensive effort. There was a play where he fights over a screen, stays with the ball handler, and then blocks him on a layup attempt, which looked exhausting. And I get why a lot of offensive players don't play defense, because I wouldn't if I was able to score the ball. It looks exhausting to play defense. But Brandon Ingram was giving a lot of defensive effort in that first game. And then he was also playmaking. I think he had 6 assists on that night against Miami. But then in the second game, he struggled just a little bit more. I'm not so concerned about the offensive side for Brandon Ingram, because I think he was like 2 for 10 from the field against Milwaukee. See, shots are going to fall. Shots are not going to fall. That's just basketball. We understand that. And Brandon Ingram has shown that he can average 20 plus a game. So we're not worried about Brandon Ingram's offense. It's just when he went against another good wing player and a good offensive wing player like Chris Middleton, I don't know if Brandon Ingram talked trash to Chris Middleton, if Middleton read some tweets or something, because it felt personal what Middleton was doing to the Pels on Friday night. That hurt. Like, that hurt me. I was like, I didn't say anything about your family, Middleton. Like, I would never. But why are you doing this to me? But the first time, and the Pelicans have struggled in the past with wing players. So, like, Gallinari always lights up the Pels, which hurts me. But, like, the first time you see a good offensive wing player, Brandon Ingram struggles a little bit. So we're going to see more of a sample size and more defensive consistency from Brandon Ingram. But like you said, with Stan Van Gundy having that mindset with the team, hopefully it'll be more consistent for Brandon Ingram. That's what I'm looking forward to, because offense is never a question with the team or with Brandon Ingram. So it's more about that effort on defense and that consistency on that side.
100%. And going into my next thing, we got to see Lonzo Ball put up not that great of game first one, but in game 2, he really shows out and shows what he's capable of. And then on top of that, we see him with Eric Bledsoe, which I thought the pairing did really well. It was a lot of when Lonzo would crash, Eric Bledsoe would cut in and they would dish it out to him. We saw a lot of that. We saw a lot of Eric pushing and Lonzo spotting up for threes. We saw a lot of vice versa, Lonzo pushing and Eric spotting up. What do you expect from Lonzo Ball this season, and what do you expect of the pair of Lonzo and Bled?
Lonzo's the most polarizing thing about Pels Twitter. We know this. I mean, there's just 2 polar opposite ends on how people view Lonzo, and it feels like we can never come to a middle ground on Lonzo's game. And I'm trying to find the middle ground on Lonzo's game. Look, he's a little up and down. Like, even in the preseason games, we saw him up and down. Like, early last season, he was down and he was getting adjusted to a new team. Once he got adjusted, and it was before the bubble, he went on a great stretch. And then they took the hiatus. He comes back and he plays bad in the bubble. So it's really hard to gauge. That's why people are so on either end of Lonzo, because his play's been on either end. Never been really a middle ground for Lonzo. So really what you want to see are pretty just solid numbers for Lonzo, but also the confidence for Lonzo, because if he's able to play, mediocre to good on a consistent basis, that's going to help with his confidence. Like, we want to see him driving to the basket. We want him to be patient in the half court and make plays in the half court, and not just throw outlet passes or throw transition passes. And we saw that against Milwaukee. He played a little bit more down tempo, more patient in the half court. Like you said, he was finding Eric Bledsoe on some off ball movement and in some passes. So that was good to see. That's what you want to see from Lonzo. See, you're not going to get the 21 per game, 7 rebounds, 7 assists Lonzo. That's not what you're going to get. But I also don't think you're going to get the 8 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists Lonzo. Like, you're going to get a 12 to 13, 7 rebounds, 6 assists kind of guy. And even it might be a little bit more than 13.
See, I was thinking 15. I'm at 15, like 15-7-7.
It might be at that 15-7-7 range, but it's not going to be on either end of the extreme. Like, the pairing with Eric Bledsoe, it's not going to be as weird for Lonzo because he's just coming off playing with Jrue Holiday.
Facts.
And look, that's not saying like Eric Bledsoe and Jrue Holiday are the same player, but it's not that much different between the two. So for Lonzo, it's not that much different. And Eric Bledsoe, he's going to, like we saw it, like you were mentioning against Milwaukee, like Lonzo driving baseline, Eric Bledsoe cuts down the lane and he finds them, they draw a foul. So Eric Bledsoe's a good off-ball player, but Eric Bledsoe is also a defender. I think he was second team all defense last season. So, he's going to be able to do some things. I'm hoping Eric Bledsoe's physicality and the way he plays on the court will inspire Lonzo to also be a little bit more physical out on the court, because Jrue Holiday wasn't all that physical, even though he could post up some players and he could impose his will. He didn't do it consistently. At least Eric Bledsoe can sort of challenge Lonzo's physicality or just inspire some physicality out of Lonzo. So hopefully we'll see that from the two.
Man, because if we could get that from Lonzo, he's an amazing defender, and if we can add that physicality consistently, that'll be something that elevates his game. What is your expectation for the Pelicans going into this season, and give me which you want to see consistently night to night, and then give me, I guess, your way too early prediction of where they end up.
I kind of expect this team, like I said earlier, to be around 500. The first half of the schedule was released, and it's tough. Like, it's an extremely tough schedule. I think they said it's the toughest schedule based on winning percentage of the opponents from last season, if you combine them all. So, like, it's an extremely tough schedule. Look, teams are going to be different this year. And in a year where it's the shortest offseason in the 4 professional leagues of all time, teams might come out starting slow. So if you're a Pelicans team having an extremely tough first half of the schedule, maybe you sneak some of the wins that you weren't supposed to get. And the second half of the schedule gets a little lighter, and you can take advantage of that you didn't do last season. But I kind of expect this team to maybe sneak some wins that we didn't expect. Be a little up and down to start because they're adjusting to some new players. They're adjusting to a new head coach. But I think it all goes back to Stan Van Gundy, what he does with the rotations. I'm expecting a tight rotation between these players. And then if one player slips up, another player is going to come in. Like, if he starts Darius Thornwell and Thornwell's not cutting it, all right, we got Nickeil Alexander-Walker coming in your spot. If Jackson Hayes doesn't do well, then we'll slot in Willie Hernan-Gomez. Like, that's not a problem. Like, Stan Van Gundy is going to bring a different attitude and approach to this team. So I kind of expect that. I'm just looking at other players. Maybe a concern of mine is the spot up shooting, like the shooting in general. The free throw shooting was a little suspect in their Milwaukee game where
it was.
I think they missed 15 or 16 free throws. Like, it's good that they're getting to the line, and that's the different approach that I'm talking about with this team. They're living in the paint. They want to get dunks. They want to get layups. And
want to attack. Yep.
Yeah, they're attacking, and you've got two of the toughest guys in the league in Zion and Steven Adams. So it makes sense why you would want to live in the paint. But if you're going to live in the paint and draw fouls, you're going to need to reverse all those free throws. It helps that you have Fred Vinson, but look, you can't have nights like you had against Milwaukee, because if they have Giannis, it's a completely different game. And if it's a regular season game, it's a completely different game. So you can't miss those free throws. You got to improve on some spot-up shooting. They made 12 threes in each of the first 2 games, which isn't bad, but they were hovering around 35 to 37%. I would like to see the number just increase a little bit more. I thought the shooting was a little bit better with J.J. Redick out on the court. So my concern there is, of course, spacing, which of course people love to talk about when it comes to the Steven Adams acquisition. So expected to have some shooting issues a little bit early on. And then
I don't think Adams is going to be that big of an issue, though.
It's not that big of an issue when it comes to spacing. Like, I saw a tweet that was my favorite tweet of all time. It's like people saw Zion struggle on defense and then want to put a Channing Frye next to him just so he can shoot some threes. Like, no, I think the Steven Adams acquisition it's paying off in the first 2 preseason games. We see what he can do in the offensive glass. Steven Adams might average more offensive rebounds than defensive rebounds.
He gives you an extra 3 to 4 possessions a game, which is very important to a team like this.
Exactly. And if you're a team that wants to close out games, or like you saw against Milwaukee where they give up a 20-point lead, they're down by 5, but they're able to push past that. And extra possessions will definitely help you. It's going to be a little weird to start off Eric Bledsoe, Lonzo Ball backcourt, Steven Adams, Zion front court. How's the team moving? Because they ran into each other a little bit in that Milwaukee game, a little bit too much for my liking. Like, players don't exactly know where to be on the court with each other at all times. So I'm a little bit worried about that to start the season. But, it'll be up and down. But look, there's a lot of talent on this team, whether it be young talent or veteran talent. So, and you got Stan Van Gundy, who improves their team in the first year at every stop he's been in. So we can expect some good things from this team.
Yeah, and to your point, I think it's going to be something that's going to be very telling based upon the strength of schedule with this early just difficult road. If they can manage to battle and really learn in these moments and grind out some wins, stay 500, maybe even a little bit above 500 by the time the schedule shifts and the middle portion, that's a win in my book. And that's something to where when they go forward when the strength of schedule gets lessened, it's going to teach them how to win games and how to close out games against people they're supposed to.
And the thing about having so many national televised games, you play really good opponents.
Yeah.
So if you want to be on TV, you got to kind of pay the price, and you've got to play Dallas. You got to have the 7-game Western Conference road trip. You got to play the Lakers, the Clippers. You got to play a lot of tough teams. That's what comes at the price of playing all these nationally televised games. I think 19 of the first 37 or something like that.
Shout out to Atlanta.
so yeah, sorry to all the Atlanta and Memphis fans. No, you were looking forward to that.
We're not sorry.
But look, Atlanta, you still can't play defense. So until you play defense, maybe
Thank you.
Maybe you start having nationally televised games.
I'm arguing with my co-host in the next segment. Once you get up out of here, I've been waiting for him to come because it's time for basketball and we bring our analysts on. I'm ready to tear him up about Atlanta because he's one of those guys that has Atlanta at a 5-4.
Okay. No, I'm not as high on Atlanta because they still look. They're helping out Trae Young by bringing in Chris Dunn and Rajon Rondo. I understand that, because you can try to hide Trae Young on defense, but look, offenses are smart. The Warriors couldn't hide Stephen Curry.
That's a fact.
They couldn't hide him. The Cavs were switching
everything,
everything, just to get Curry onto LeBron or Curry onto Kyrie.
Oh, they're gonna find the mismatch, and then Herter's not that good of a defender either. So
that's what the NBA is all. Not all about, but that a large portion of the offenses is where's the mismatch? Let's attack it. And you can't hide anybody. So if Atlanta wants to be a 5 or 6 seed, they need to get more commitment from Trae Young on the defensive side. So until then, look, he's going to dribble the ball in between people's legs. He's going to shoot some deep threes. He's going to put up 25, 26.
But
he's
does it equate to wins?
Well, look, it doesn't. And look, Devin Booker was labeled as an empty stats guy for a while. But I believe in the Suns more than I do the Hawks. That's where just because of the head coach. I love Monty Williams. But Devin Booker put years into the league and elevating his game, becoming an empty stats guy into a winning player. And that takes years. It just doesn't happen for a lot of the players. It happens for some, like Luka Doncic. And Luka Doncic isn't been a good defensive player. It's just when you have that sort of gravity, if you will, Luka it's different. We can have that Trae Young and Luka conversation all day long, but sorry, Atlanta Hawks fans, you're going to have to be better on the defensive end. And Memphis, I don't know what Jaren Jackson Jr. is. Is he a wing? Is he a center? He's the most confusing player in the NBA. But look, and credit to Ja Morant. He looks really good in the preseason.
He does, but they have no one else. They did nothing. They sat there and twiddled their thumbs.
Do people want to watch Dylan Brooks take 20 shots a game on national TV? Because
bro, I can't stand Dylan Brooks.
He's so. Oh, I don't know.
He takes way too many shots. Way too many shots. I agree with you on all of this. Thank you so much, Louis, for coming on the show. Can't wait to see how the Pelicans do. We'll definitely be bringing you back. Tell the people they can find you out on social media.
At Louis Prejean, LOUISPREJEAN, not LEWIS, which I do understand. Some people spell it that way, but it's fine, So at Louis Prejean is where you can find me. So if you want to follow me there, I just tweet a lot of things about the Pelicans. So there you go.
100%. And he has some great movie tweets as well. So y'all make sure y'all go follow Louis. And thank you for coming on the show, brother. Let's finish up Bros Who Ball. Want to say thank you to Louis for coming on the show. Really appreciate it. We're going to get into my Pelicans take, see where Justin falls, and we're going to really dissect that. But before we do any of that, it's NFL season. So we got to talk NFL, but let me introduce my guys. Justin, long time. How are you feeling? Glad to have you back on the show.
I feel great, man. It's been a good 2 weeks. But
been since the draft.
Yeah, right. We preseason's been going on. A lot of rookies, they've been getting a lot of playing time, and guys been playing their players, so it's a lot to talk about.
Yes, we got a lot to discuss, but before we get into that, let me introduce Ian so we can talk some NFL. Ian, how are you doing?
I'm all right, man. You know, Michigan State took their first L today in college basketball, so I'm a little bummed about that, but I still got the gear on. I got to represent no matter what.
Y'all aren't going to the Final Four, bro.
Not this year, probably not. No, last year was our year. It was going to be history repeating itself from 2000, which was our last championship year. We would have had Big Ten 3 years in a row, which happened last time. We would have had Final Four 2 years in a row, which happened last time. And then the second time we would have won it, which would have been 2020. And it would have been Tom Izzo's second championship. Wow. And I think he would have honestly retired after that. So maybe it's good that we didn't go ahead and play the tournament. So Tom Izzo might stick around a little longer, try and win another one. But who knows, man? We're here to talk football, not basketball.
Y'all aren't going to win. Gonzaga's number one. Shout out to Jalen Suggs, Mark Few. Those dudes look good. I'm liking Cade Cunningham. That kid's a baller. Justin, I know. I'm paying attention. LSU is real good this year, too. Shout out to Cam Thomas. Shout out to Sharif O'Neal. You know, I'm part of the voice of the Cajuns crew. You know, I watch a little UL basketball now and again. Check me out at the halftime show. You know, Justin, I'm checking out college b-ball. We'll get into that. I'll get Justin's take on that a little bit later. But let's talk some NFL, Ian. Okay, bro. We're starting off with the Saints, even though we could all right, let's not start off with the Saints. Colts made the playoffs. How are you feeling about these playoff teams? Because I think our playoff teams are locked now. We got Bills, Chiefs, Steelers, Titans. Oh, well, no. I think Colts are going to be in because I think the Colts have the tiebreaker. And then Titans are like 10-4 wild card. And then we have Dolphins wild card. But then it's going to be tough between – I think the Browns are going to win tonight. So the Browns will be 10-4. And then it'll be between the Dolphins and the Ravens. Like, I think – because, we'll have 3. Titans, Ravens. Oh, no. Yeah, no. It'll be Titans, Browns, and then between Dolphins and Ravens. Who are you feeling in the AFC right now for the playoffs? Give me, which teams you think you're going to make it. Do you think the Ravens are going to make it? Think the Dolphins are going to make it? How do you think this is going to shape out?
That one's tough, man. I mean, both the Dolphins and the Ravens are playing pretty good football right now. Lamar Jackson looked great in their game this week. But Tua and the Dolphins are not to be slept on either. Right now they have the slight advantage. They are holding that 7th spot. That's assuming Cleveland pulls it out here, which it looks like they will.
They're going to beat them.
And so, they're going to beat the Giants. And so at that point, it would stay Cleveland in 6th and Miami in 7th. And then technically the Dolphins and the Ravens have the same record at 9-5, but the Dolphins hold the tiebreaker for now. So
yes, they do.
The Dolphins pretty much control that at this point. If they can just keep winning, they'll lock up that seed. And again, that's assuming that nothing happens with the Browns either. So there's still a lot of games left to be played. But I feel confident that it's going to be the Browns and the Dolphins taking those final couple spots.
Because see, next week we got Dolphins, Raiders, and then Giants, Ravens. Ravens get an easy one. But then the following week we have...
Well, the Dolphins have a pretty easy matchup then against the Raiders as well because Derek Carr is out now.
True. But then the final week, Dolphins take on Bills, but do the Bills play their people? That's the question. Probably not. And then the Ravens have to play the Bengals. So it's going to be interesting down the stretch. Both teams control their own destiny. They got to win out.
The Ravens definitely have the easier schedule, but I think Miami will sneak out. They'll definitely take the first game against the Raiders, in my opinion. And like you say, I don't think the Bills will be playing their starters. So
I don't think so either.
Squeak out a win there too.
Who's your favorite team in the AFC going in, right now? If you have to pick your favorite team in the AFC.
There's so many good ones. I mean, Kansas City's the obvious favorite. You don't bet against Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill.
Learn that. Told Saints fans that last week, but I'm going to hold off. Did it a little bit earlier in the show. Got into it with Doom. I'm going to hold off and do my rant a little bit later.
Yeah, we'll have time for your rant in a little while, but we're in the AFC right now. And I think the Chiefs are the favorite here. The Bills are sneaky good. I mean,
the Bills are my team, man. I really think the Bills can do some – I think the Bills have the ability to score with the Chiefs. I think the Bills' defense is finally coming around. They're not the Bills' defense of old, but if they can almost get to that point where they were last year, that's a defense that can, all you need to do is slow down the Chiefs to where you maintain momentum, and they have a some type of running game with the Bills. And then Josh Allen, man, got a cannon. I like the Bills. I think the Bills are the only team that can upset the Chiefs to make it to the Super Bowl out of the AFC.
Yeah, man, I don't think the Steelers are sitting in second place right now at 11-2, and the Bills are at 11-3 in third place. I don't think the Steelers offense is high-powered enough to compete with how many points the Chiefs are going to put up. And the Steelers do have a great defense, but Kansas City's defense is a turnover machine. I mean, it seems like they have at least an interception or a fumble recovery every single game this season, and most of the time both.
The Browns
and
are
they're
kind of
a
sneaky.
scoring defense as well. So I just think the Bills and the Chiefs game would come down to a battle of who possesses the ball longer.
Facts.
I think if Buffalo can put together long, drawn-out drives and keep Patrick Mahomes off the field, that can throw him out of his rhythm. And they'd have to keep putting up points, but I think they could do it. Like you say, I think they're the only ones that could compete with them.
I agree.
The Browns
I
are a sneaky team, but they're also a streaky team.
That's the thing. They're sneaky because, like, they have good defense. They run the ball, but can they get their throwing? I don't know if they could score with a Kansas City, but if they could control possession, it's possible. But I'm sticking to my guns. Bills the best team besides the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs are the best team in the NFL. No reason to talk about some of these games. We can laugh at the Bucks and the Falcons. Both thought they were going to run over the NFC South. Both today just showed how mediocrity just loves to be around these two franchises. Sleepy Tom is just old. He's done. It's not.
They're sitting in sixth place.
They're going to lose. They're going to lose.
You think they play Seattle right now if things stand the way that they
I don't think Tom can score with Seattle. Seattle's defense is trash. The thing is,
Seattle only put up 20 today.
Yeah, but I don't know. I believe in Russ. Let Russ cook, man. Let Russ cook. Throw it to DK Metcalf. Throw it to Tyler Lockett. And I think if Chris Carson is kind of healthy, I got the Seahawks over Tom.
I don't know, man. I mean, like we say with the Bills versus the Chiefs, I think that game would be all about who possesses it longer. Because Tom Brady showed today that, hey, I can put together 5 straight scoring drives to end the game, no problem. One of them was a field goal, maybe 2 of them were field goals, but they were scoring consistently every drive, getting down the field. So you got to keep Tom Brady off the field. And if Russell Wilson is, missing throws or their line isn't protecting him like they should, and he's got to keep scrambling out of the pocket. Because the Bucs defense is, not a terrible defense. They're not top-level defense, but they can cause some disruption on the line.
Tom was kind of moving it around today. Mike Evans went 6 to 110, and Antonio Brown got a touchdown, which is good. Chris Godwin got one. He was moving it around today. But
that's what I'm saying. He's not a scrub. He's old, but he's not like – he's not crippled. It
takes a while to warm up that car. It's like you're in Denver or Michigan, and like you got to go start that car at 5 a.m. if you want to leave at 7. Like Tom needs a couple quarters to warm up.
Once he gets it going, though, do you trust the Seattle defense to be able to slow that down?
I trust Russell Wilson, though. That's my thing. I think Russell Wilson will control possession. I think Seattle can get one stop. Like I think Seattle – in those early quarters will capitalize and take lead, and I think Russell can maintain that lead.
You think it'd be too much to overcome?
That's how I'm feeling. I feel like Tom has too late of starts, and but I just want to laugh at the Falcons. Miserable organization. Miserable. You want to know another miserable organization? Minnesota. Gosh, feel bad for those guys. Feel bad for you, Ian. Y'all almost y'all are letting Derrick Henry come close to breaking Eric Dickerson's record. We're gonna take Matt Stafford from y'all this summer. Saints are gonna get him. I feel it. He's coming home.
I don't even care at this point. If Matthew Stafford goes to the Saints, I'll just sell. Well, I don't even have any Lions stuff to sell, so it'll be easy. I can just buy a couple Saints jerseys and be on my way.
You know, Doom was trying to tell me that Matt Stafford wouldn't lead the Saints to a Super Bowl, and I was like, he's out of his mind. And I had to prove to him why Matt Stafford is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He just has no team around him.
Exactly. Matthew Stafford led 8 fourth-quarter comebacks in one season.
Matthew Stafford
arguably 2017, 2018 with a garbage
has the strongest
line.
arm. Third strongest arm in the NFL behind Pat and Josh.
The most versatile arm as well. He goes back and forth between sidearm, the kind of 3 quarters and then the full on throw like it's nothing.
Yep.
And if you ever put a competent organization around him, I'm not even going to blame the players because it's mostly the organization, in my opinion, then he would be winning Super Bowls left and right. But they've just never been able to do that. Even when Calvin Johnson was there, they couldn't get a good enough team to make a playoff run.
And that was a damn shame. He's going to come to the Saints, and we're going to win. And with that being
Honestly,
said,
good for him.
Drew Brees needs to leave. It's time because of what we saw today. Let's begin rant. Saints fans. Let me look into the camera. Saints fans, me and you talking. Look, Saints fans, it's time to acknowledge a truth. The defense played their asses off against Patrick Mahomes today. The defense did as much as they could to slow down Patrick Mahomes. We had momentum shiftings where the defense would stop. Offense couldn't give the ball. You're going to hear a bunch of excuses tomorrow. Doom gave one early in the show. Oh, we got practice squad receivers. Oh, we don't have our receivers. Oh, we don't have our talent. Drew Brees threw a 51-yard bomb. First one, only one. The guy is washed, ladies and gentlemen. That offense is atrocious. That offense will not be able to win a Super Bowl. I said at best we'll get there and we'll get our hearts crushed by Patrick Mahomes or the Bills. And you know what? Russ maybe can beat this team. Aaron Rodgers maybe can beat this team. But I think we have the talent to get out of the NFC because the NFC is not that good this year. But there's no way on God's green earth we're winning a Super Bowl, ladies and gents, with Drew Brees. Let me just say what this guy's stats were today. Let me just give you his stats. 15 of 34 for 234, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. I know you may think 3 touchdowns, good. Dinkin' dumps, ladies and gentlemen. Only 151-yard ball. Completion percentage was down. I know dude's coming back from some broken ribs, but I said he shouldn't have played in the first place. And your guy Taysom Hill, not the real deal. Not the real deal. I do not believe in this Saints team. They constantly let me down. I told you last week Patrick Mahomes was going to come into the Superdome and whoop our ass. I told you this, but you wanted to listen to Doom, who said, oh, no, Saints come back and win games. After a big loss to a trap game, we always come back and win. Not against the Chiefs. They're a Super Bowl team. We are not Saints fans. Let's just be honest with ourselves. Let's get ourselves mentally prepared now so when we lose in the Super Bowl, we're not upset. I'm not upset. I've moved on to the NBA, baby. I'm ready for the Pelicans because I know we're going to lose in the playoffs, whether that's in the Super Bowl or in the playoff games. Ian, am I wrong? I think this game was telling.
My question to you is how much stock do you put into Michael Thomas being out in this game? Because really the difference in the game, I mean, if you look at their stat lines, Patrick Mahomes wasn't that much better.
He wasn't great.
I mean, he was 26 for 47.
This wasn't a best.
254 yards. So he only had 20 more yards than Brees.
That's the thing.
Yeah, and he took 4 sacks.
Yep. And I don't think
Brees only took 1 sack.
I think if we met him in the Super Bowl, we're going to see Pat's best. I don't think we're going to see this in the Super Bowl. I think you get one of these games against this guy. I don't think you're going to get multiple games like this against him.
Well, so really the difference in the game is Patrick Mahomes has 3 touchdowns. Drew Brees has 3 touchdowns.
And a pick.
Mahomes only has 20 more yards. Brees has that pick, and that's the difference in the game. So if really you can't blame it all on Drew Brees. I mean, what more can you ask from the man? You know, he had a crappy game, yes, but he was missing his top weapon in Michael Thomas. So,
well,
are they going to look that much better come playoff time? Because they're saying Michael Thomas is going to be back for the first round of the playoffs. So if you give Michael Thomas back to Drew Brees, that's a high-powered top 5 receiver.
Ian's
in the
coming
league
with this rationale, giving these Saints fans hope.
I'm just saying it was what, a 3-point game, and you're ready to throw the whole season away.
I'm ready. I am. We're not.
You just said yourself that the Chiefs are the best team in the league, and you guys only lost by 3 in a game where Drew Brees debatably played like crap. Not his worst game, but definitely not his best game.
Ian, how do you
and they're missing
respond
Michael
to,
Thomas.
How do you
so
respond
I'm just saying,
to,
how much stock do you put into that? Do you think it doesn't matter?
I'm going to respond to that with this. if you go back and look at the Minnesota Miracle season, the Rams season, and last year, Drew Brees in the regular season has shown statistics like this. In the regular season, it's a facade. We see things like this consistently. But for the past 3 years in the playoffs, his statistics have gone down incrementally each year. While regular season performance has gone up or stayed the same, which he has maintained this year, in the playoffs, the statistics drop because the defense is short in the field, and they understand that he's going to throw the ball in the middle of the field, and they stop guys like Michael Thomas. Now, the question is, does Emmanuel Sanders being there allow them to be like, oh, he might throw it deep when necessarily we don't believe it? That's a question we're going to have to see. But I'm going off of what I've normally seen in the regular season, stuff like this from the Saints, and the drop-off we experience in the playoffs. We've experienced playoff drop-offs that have gotten worse each year since the Minnesota Miracle. That's why I don't think Michael Thomas adds that much of a difference.
Fair enough.
Bow, Justin. You like that? I was ready for it. I'm ready for these Saints excuses, bro. I'm ready for
playing devil's advocate, honestly.
I'm glad you did, because Saints fans always looking for that hope. I'm not giving them no hope. We're not winning this year. If we win, you want to know what? If we win, I will come on this show and say, boy, was I wrong. I'll come on this show, say I was wrong. I might paint my face. I might do all kind of crazy shit. Wear a wig. I don't know. Whatever y'all want me to do, I'll do some weird-ass shit if the Saints win the Super Bowl. My goodness.
Well, so then how far do you think the Saints make it? Because at this point, their first-round matchup would be against 7th seed Arizona. You think they win that game?
I think they beat Arizona.
Okay. And so then they'd potentially play the winner of Seattle and Tampa Bay?
Yep. That's where I think things start getting dicey.
You think so?
I think things start getting dicey there, but I think that's a winnable game.
Fair enough.
And then they play.
And then you think
NFC.
If they make it to the Green Bay game, you think they play Green Bay?
I would assume they play Green Bay. But see, I would think they would rather play Green Bay than the Rams. Because if the Rams make it, I think it's harder for them.
The Rams just lost to the Jets today.
That's true.
Are we putting a lot of stock in the Rams?
That's true.
To be honest, their first round game is at Washington if things stand as they stand right now, and Washington doesn't blow it in the last 2 games and lose both games. Because if they win one of those games, Washington wins the NFC East, at least from what I understand.
Yeah, no, 100%. Washington's going to make it. How did the Rams lose today?
Oh, my God. They were the Rams today. Jeez. I just don't understand. The Rams had a phenomenal season. 2 years ago, and they went to the Super Bowl, and then ever since then, they've looked like an organization that's never played football before.
Yeah, they look like they floundered. I just think the Rams' defense is tough to where I would rather play the Packers than the Rams. But now that I'm seeing this, they're going to play the Packers probably, and you never know with Aaron Rodgers. But see, I think they can make it to the Super Bowl 100%. I think the Saints are good enough to make it to the Super Bowl. I just don't think they're good enough to win it.
Well, not if they got to play the Chiefs.
Or the Bills. I think the Bills would beat our ass too.
You think so? Damn.
100%. I think the Bills would beat us too.
Steelers?
No, I think we could beat the Steelers.
Fair enough.
I think we beat everybody but Bills and Chiefs. And I know Saints fans are going to be upset about that. Get in my mentions if you want. But that's just how I feel. All right, Ian, let's pick our games for next week, week 16. Ian, how's your fantasy looking late? Let's check real quick. Did you make it to the finals?
I beat Schubert this week.
You made it to the finals?
Schubert. Yeah, I believe so. Well, I mean, we have the 2-week aggregate system. So this was just the first round, if you will. It was the second week of the first round. So I'm beating Schubert by, I want to say 15, 20 points right now, but he doesn't have any players left. So.
Ooh, Brooklyn whooped my ass. Jesus, Brooklyn beat me by 100 points. My God.
I wasn't going to bring it up, but yeah.
Jesus. Ian, I want you to whoop Brooklyn's ass, bro.
I don't know if I can do it. He put up 300 points on you this week. I don't know if I can match that.
You put up 289?
Yeah, I know, but that, still, I think Brooklyn's got the best team in the league by far, and he's shown it all season.
Fucking awesome.
Because he killed me the one time we played.
auto drafting ass Brooklyn. Gosh, but let's get out of it.
When you only have 6 people in the league, it's pretty easy.
That's true. I thought I had a good team, man. Injuries fucked me.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
And Ezekiel Elliott not being good. So, But all right, let's pick our games for week 16. This is where we pick the most interesting games for you guys to watch. I think I'll start off with the Sunday night game, Titans versus Packers. Big implications for the AFC South. Big implications for trying to get the 1 seed in the NFC. Are the Packers the real deal? Are the Titans the real deal? I think I'm going to go with the Packers to win this game on Sunday night. Aaron Rodgers, prime time. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Titans win because Derrick Henry's trying to beat Eric Dickerson's record, and I believe he needed to get 154 or 157, one of those numbers each week, including this week. He fell 10 yards short at 147 this week, so he has to get 10 yards more in one of the following games. So he has to get 167 and 157, or if it's 154, a little bit less, but you get the point. So I could see the Titans winning this because, Derrick Henry's trying to will his way to that record, which would be crazy, a record people didn't think would win. However, I got the Packers winning. Ian, who you got winning in that Titans game?
I don't know, man. That's tough, like you say. It just depends on how motivated
Derrick Henry
the Titans are at that point. Yeah. So they could just, kind of ease up a little bit and let the playoff seeding falls where it falls, or they could, keep pushing. I think they'll keep pushing because
the Ravens are on their ass. Because if they lose and the Ravens win this week, then they're in that Miami Ravens mixture, which they don't want to be in.
Yeah, so they don't want to do anything to mess that up. So I think I don't know. I think it's going to be a close one. It just depends on what Green Bay can do to stop that Tennessee run game. Because if Derrick Henry gets going, it's over. I just don't trust Green Bay's offense like I have in years past. It looked a little shaky at times.
It has.
So they can come out and get smacked in the mouth by Tennessee, then who knows, man? Tennessee might pull it off.
All right.
So I guess I'll pick Tennessee in that game.
Word. Give us a game, Ian, that you think people should be watching next week, week 16.
I'm going to say the Colts and the Steelers.
Ooh, okay.
Because so I think if the Steelers win their first matchup, which right now would be against the 7th seeded Dolphins, Steelers are the 2nd seed. They would play the winner of that Tennessee-Indianapolis matchup. So this could be a matchup that we very well see in a couple weeks in the playoffs anyway. And that'll give us just another look at the Colts really to see how good they are.
Because, man, I believe in the Colts, but it's just like, can Phillip Rivers move the ball? That's their problem because they have a great defense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just depends on if that offense can get going. I mean, Phillip Rivers is another one of those veteran quarterbacks who seem kind of shaky this year at times to me, kind of like Aaron Rodgers.
Don't compare him to Aaron. I'm okay if you compare him to Drew and Tom. Like, that's the level he's been on, not Aaron.
Oh, fair enough. But, I mean, we can't act like Aaron Rodgers this year has been like the Aaron Rodgers of even 2 years ago. He's definitely taken a little step back.
He's not
but it's not killer that he was.
He's still the 3rd best quarterback in the NFL.
No, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just saying this is not the same Aaron Rodgers that we're used to seeing.
All right, fair enough.
He's a little bit more relaxed, I guess.
Fair enough. But just don't compare Phillip Rivers to him. He's on Tom Brady and Drew Brees' level.
What, are you disrespecting Phillip Rivers now?
Yeah, facts. Not Aaron Rodgers, though. Aaron Rodgers, 3rd best quarterback in the league. Phillip Rivers never been the 3rd best quarterback in the league. Never.
Fair enough.
So that's all I'm saying. But that is a good game. I'm interested to see who you got winning, Steelers or Colts.
I'm going to say the Colts. I'm going to say the Colts come out and surprise some people. Because, again, I think the Steelers might be letting off the gas a little bit, and the Colts have a little bit more to play for.
Steelers trying to heal up. Yeah, and that's the thing. Colts are trying to get the number 1 spot. That's a big fact. I'm picking the Colts as well. All right, I think the only other interesting game this week, since Derek Carr is injured, is Rams-Seahawks, man. NFC West. Can the Rams bounce back from that Jets loss? Seahawks, you got something to prove, Sunday night. Sunday 3:25. I believe that might be the CBS game, Tony Romo. So I'm excited. I think the Seahawks win. I'm behind Russ. Let Russ cook. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Rams win. Would not be surprised. Just because I don't know which Ram teams we're going to get. Are we going to get Super Bowl Rams team, or are we going to get the Rams team that lost to the Jets?
I'm leaning more towards the Ram team that lost to the Jets. But we'll see. I mean, again, Seattle has looked shaky at times this season as well. So that one's kind of a toss-up in my mind.
Yeah.
And then I guess the final thing we should mention is that the NFC East is still very much up for grabs.
True.
So Washington faces Carolina this week at home. Washington right now sits at 4th place in the NFC, wild card games. So if Washington, craps the bed here, Dallas could still sneak into the playoffs in these final couple weeks. And Dallas plays at home against Philadelphia.
Dallas can sneak in?
I believe they're in 2nd place right now.
What, the Giants too?
Washington, I think, would have to lose both of their final 2 games, and then Dallas would have to win at least one of their games or something like that. A lot of things would have to happen for Washington to fall out of the seeding here entirely. So we'll see how it goes, but it's still up for grabs,
No, that's a game people should watch for sure. Check out Washington. I think they'll beat Carolina, but who knows? We shall see. All right, that's enough football talk. Let's jump to the NBA. All right, Justin, last week, me and Schubert were talking about our preseason teams, the teams we're liking. I'm going to tell you some of the teams we're feeling. I want to get your take on how you see the way too early playoff teams. So this is how me and Schubert were feeling. Where you want us to start, the East or the West?
West.
The West. All right, let's start off with the West. Let me pull up NBA standings. All right, let's pull up NBA standings just so I can have a full, clear view of the conferences. Okay, number 1, of course, Los Angeles Lakers. I think that's no debate among this group. Los Angeles Lakers, when you add Dennis Schroeder, finally give them a point guard. You add Montrezl Harrell, you add that to that championship group. Anthony Davis is another year maturing, trying to get that MVP, trying to prove he's the best player on the Lakers. Lakers are tough. They're going to be hard to beat. Number 1, obvious. Number 2, this is where shit gets difficult. I think the Clippers, my gut says Clips because I don't want to bet against Kawhi, and I do feel Doc Rivers and Paul George's relationship was strained last year because Paul George cheated on Doc Rivers' daughter. And so, they had that coaching issue, and we heard about some type of chemistry issue on All the Smoke. And then Montrezl Harrell wasn't getting along with Kawhi. You add Serge Ibaka, you get more somebody that Kawhi gels with, and you get a new coach in Ty Lue. I'm not betting against Kawhi. I got them 2. And then at 3, this is where me and Schubert started to disagree. I put Dallas at number 3. I think Luka and a healthy Porzingis would have beat the Clippers last year. I think Luka and a healthy Porzingis would have beat Denver last year. I just feel Denver didn't do anything to add anything. Neither did Dallas, but Dallas is basically adding Porzingis again because he's healthy, which they didn't have in the playoffs. Denver is relying on Michael Porter Jr. Does he take another step? And is Bol worth playing? Are these young guys actually good? So I had Denver 4. Next, I would go Phoenix 5 because of what Chris Paul did, and I think Devin Booker and Chris Paul and Ayton go shock people. Then I go Golden State 6. Can't knock out the Chef. Can't be mad at the Chef. The Chef gonna make the playoffs. Some way, somewhere, the Chef's gonna make the playoffs. Then I got Portland at 7 because I think Dame and CJ gonna make the playoffs. Oh, this is where shit gets really dicey. I got the Pelicans at 8. I got Utah at 9 in the play-in game. And the Rockets are the weird 10th seed because I don't know what's going on with James Harden. Is that off, Justin? Is that a bad list? And Ian, you can jump in here too.
It's a little off. I would have the Jazz higher. I would have them at number 4.
Oh, okay.
I think Denver has to be at number 2.
Denver got to be at 2?
2, man. I think Clippers got to be at least 9.
Who?
I say 9.
Clippers?
Clippers, 9.
9?
Yes. Maybe
Justin, 9?
Yeah.
You got to tell us your list now. You got to go shoot the whole list off here.
Justin, wait. Justin, wait. I got to get the sound effects for this. 9?
9.
Wait, Justin. N-I-N-E. The Clippers, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, 9.
Yes.
Explain, please. I gotta play this.
Bruh.
like what? 9.
9, man. I just Kawhi. He's like that. He's a great player, but the rest of the team, man, I just don't believe in them after last season. I know they have a new coach, but everybody else is getting better. I think
9.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I got to hear the rest of your list. All right, so you got Lakers 1, obviously. Denver 2. Who's at 3?
Dallas at 3.
All right, I'm not mad at that. I like Dallas at 3 because we're both high on Dallas. Okay, who's at 4? Utah.
The Jazz.
How can you put Utah at 4 and have the Clippers at 9? Utah's roster's not good.
Donovan Mitchell is good.
Kawhi.
Did you not see what Donovan Mitchell did in the playoffs last year?
Justin, we go just discredit a Finals MVP, 2-time champion.
The team, though, man, like
I'm pulling up the rosters.
Different players and the chemistry is going to be off. They have Paul George, like it's a different. I mean, Ty Lue is there, but it's a different team. It's a different team.
Hold on, I'm pulling up the Utah Jazz roster.
In the Clippers roster. I think that the Jazz have better chemistry than the Clippers do. And
all right, so
he just signed a max contract.
So the Clippers roster is Batum, Pat Bev, George, Ibaka, Reggie Jackson, Luke Kennard, Kawhi, Terrence Mann, Marcus Morris, Lou Williams, Patrick Peterson, and Ivica Zubac. I will say this. They need a point guard. I don't know if Reggie Jackson can be that point guard, but I like Luke Kennard and Ibaka and Batum on this team. That's great. Like, Justin, I think 9 is harsh for these boys.
That's all right. I mean,
I'm sad that you're high on Luke Kennard as a Pistons fan.
I'm high on a lot.
And Reggie Jackson. 2 former Pistons guys.
And I'm high on SVG. I'm high on a lot of former Pistons things in this episode.
Yeah, see, that's where I think you're making your mistakes, Lyndon. If the Pistons have their name on it anywhere, just go ahead and
let me give you Utah's roster, because this shit looks trash too. Bojan Bogdanovic, Jordan Clarkson, Mike Conley, who has not looked the same, Derek Favors, who didn't look good last year, but is coming back to Utah, so I get it. Rudy Gobert, Shaquille Harrison, Elijah Hughes, both who, Joe Ingles, Donovan Mitchell, Jawan Morgan, George Niang, Royce O'Neal, Mai Oni. Who are half of these people, Justin?
Did you not see what happened last season, man? They have Donovan Mitchell. That's who they had, who just signed a max contract.
I don't care if he signed a 2 max contract.
Did you not see what he did last season?
Number 4?
This guy was giving
this is your list. You're right. But you're a basketball analyst, and you got the Clippers at 9th. I can't wait to bring this back up at the end of the season. But all right, Jazz at 4. Who's 5?
Oh, Portland.
Ooh, Portland at 5. Why 5?
Yeah. Portland at 5. I like Dame. I think he's just underrated, and I really feel like every year he comes with something to prove.
All right. Who's at 6?
6, the Warriors.
Okay. We got the Warriors at the same spot. All right, bet.
Warriors. Yeah, I think Steph is gonna come back, ready to play.
I agree. And I think Kelly Oubre and Wiggins are gonna shock people.
Playing big.
And I think Nico Mannion, the signing of him is gonna be pretty huge for them.
He's good.
I'm into that guy. He's a shooter.
Too.
Yeah, I like Nico Mannion. All right. So wait, what you got next? 7.
Pelicans and then Phoenix.
Ooh, Justin got the Pels high. He loving the Pellies. We're gonna talk about the Pellies in a little bit. Let's talk Phoenix. I think you got Phoenix too low, if I'm being honest. As much as I'm upset about your Clippers take, I think Phoenix is definitely better than Utah. What Chris Paul showed with OKC, when you just throw him with Devin Booker, Miles Bridges? I mean, not Miles Bridges, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Ayton, and what they did in Phoenix, that's got to be 4 or 5.
Yeah, I can honestly, I'll probably switch them with Golden State. Put them at 6 in because Golden State is good, but they have Steph. But other than that,
that's true. That it's up to a lot of ifs. A lot of ifs with Golden State.
Yeah, so
I'm disrespectful to Draymond Green.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna sit here and let you guys do that.
Draymond is not the same Draymond of old, and you know that deep in your Michigan State.
He's getting old. He's getting old.
He knows. All right, so I'm glad we're both high on Phoenix, and then you got the Pels 7, Golden State 8. Who you got in the play in 9 and 10? So you got the Clippers 9.
Ooh, 9. Oh, we still got the Grizzlies.
Bro, you're not putting the Clippers is 9. Who you got at 10?
Grizzlies in.
You got Grizzlies over Houston?
Oh, Houston too. I can't leave the Clippers. Okay, fine. All right, fine.
Grizzlies not making it this year. They didn't add shit.
Grizzlies at 9, Rockets at 10.
You took the Clippers out? Justin,
I'll take the Clippers out. Rockets, yeah.
Justin, how, bro? How? The Grizzlies didn't add anything. The Grizzlies are legit running the same team back with Dylan Brooks taking 20 shots and missing 20 shots. What are we talking about?
John Morant?
You keep saying these young dudes' name like Kawhi Leonard doesn't exist. I'm not letting you do that. What is wrong with you?
It's not about that. It's about they have a different team. It's all about the chemistry.
He's going to be so wrong. Justin's going to be so wrong. And it's going to be embarrassing.
Ian, I've been here before.
What you mean you've been here before?
Cavaliers? You remember that year?
Oh, my gosh. This is bad, Justin. This is bad. This is worse than
To be fair, the Clippers went out in the first round last year.
This is bad.
So
Ian, how do you have it, Ian?
I'm just saying the Clippers went out in the first round last year. I'm not saying that they're 9 necessarily, but I'm also not saying they're top 4. Or did they go out in the second round?
Yeah, they went out in the second round.
They played Dallas first and lost to Denver.
Yeah, they lost to Denver. They won the first round.
But
that's right. That
they barely made it out the first round. So
still an early exit for what they were supposed to do last season.
Exactly.
They were supposed to be the contender in the West to the Lakers. Was that for me or was that for the Clippers last season?
That's just for all of this. Either way. That's for all of this.
Bruh. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. I'm saying you're really high on the Clippers. I'm saying based on the way they ended last season, I don't know if I need to be as high as you are on the Clippers.
Justin got them out of the playoffs.
I don't know.
All right,
I don't know, Lyndon.
Give us your West teams then. Let's hear how you have. You don't have to put them in order. Just give us the people you think are going to make the playoffs.
The locks. My locks for the playoffs. All right, my locks for the playoffs are obviously the Lakers and the Mavericks. They're both going to end up in the top 3 no matter what, in my opinion.
I'm with that.
I have no idea what's going on with the Rockets. So depending on where James Harden lands, that could change up a lot of teams' situations immediately. I don't think James Harden is coming back to the Rockets. So
that's
I think
I don't know.
I don't think we even need to talk about them if that happens. I think Phoenix is a lock for the playoffs.
I'm with you.
And I think probably Denver is a lock for the playoffs.
I'm with
you.
you.
Then after that, it's kind of shaky.
Do you not have the Clippers making the playoffs? Let's cut the bullshit. Do you not have them making the playoffs?
It wouldn't surprise me if they did, but it also wouldn't surprise me if they didn't. It just depends on what's going on with that team, man. It depends on what's going on with the locker room. I don't get how you can just discredit all of this. I'm saying if they do make the playoffs, it'll be 6 or lower.
Jesus Christ. These guys.
I just don't think they really care.
Asking me who do they have? Like keep asking me.
No, the Clippers are good.
They don't have Kawhi and Paul George. Like they don't have 2 stars.
The Clippers are a good team on paper, but it's all about how much they care and how much their locker room is coming together, man. If they got problems in the locker room, they're not going to win that many games because Kawhi is going to check out and he's just going to take his paycheck and, go through the motions.
I think they got a coach that they wanted. I think Jerry West and Ballmer are going to, They got the coach that they wanted, and they just gave Paul George a new contract. You're talking about Max. Paul George said he feels a debt to bring LA the championship to the Clippers. I just think you're being disrespectful, Justin. That's what I believe.
I'm being disrespectful to Paul George.
And look, I don't think you're being disrespectful to Paul George. I think you're being disrespectful to Kawhi. That's who I think you're being disrespectful.
I could sense that. I could definitely see that. It's just that he's a great player, but it's a new team, and the guy who his Robin. I mean,
jeez, Justin came with the bullets today. I did not expect this. Clippers out the playoffs. Jesus Christ. Hail Mary, full of grace. My goodness. Okay. All right, mother effer. If you gonna come with that, you better not. When I switch to the East, I better not hear no outlandish takes. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's get your East ranking. I gotta give you mine. So okay. Me and Schubert didn't rank. We didn't have a 1 for this one. We just had tiers. So tier 1 is the people that are making the playoffs: Brooklyn, Bucks, Boston, Miami, Philly. Tier 1. Tier 2. So wait, let me count that out. Bucks,
that's 5.
Boston, Philly, Nets, Miami. So that's 5. Tier 2, Wizards, Indiana. That's 6, 7. And then that's tier 2. And then tier 3 is Toronto, Atlanta, and Orlando for the play-in. Is that off? Let me see. Wait, Justin, let's get your rankings. If you have Atlanta 5 or higher, I'm kicking your ass. I'm letting you know now. If you have Atlanta 5 or higher, I'm kicking your ass. Because you got the Clippers out of the playoffs. But if you put Trae Young's non-defensive playing ass in the playoffs, we're going to have beef. Let's hear it. I'm all ears.
He's not. Okay, they on 5, right?
All right.
But who I have, so number 1, I have Miami.
All right. Crazy. You got him one. Why? Let me hear 2. I know why. But I just don't know if they got better in the offseason.
They were already good.
I think they're as good. I think they're good, but I think teams got better than them. Like, Brooklyn looks fucking great. Brooklyn looks great.
Kevin Durant is in shape.
And Milwaukee, when you add Drew Holiday to what Milwaukee got, that's something. That is something. I don't know what that's huge. I still don't think they have a closer, but that gives them something. Boston, I think I could see why you maybe say Miami's better than Boston. I'm not mad at that. And Philly, I'm not mad at that. But I just think the Nets and the Bucks, I don't know. But let's finish up your list. So you got Miami 1.
I have Miami. I have Boston 2.
Ooh, Boston 2. Okay.
Boston at 2. I got Milwaukee at 3.
Milwaukee over the Nets. Interesting.
I have the Net.
Milwaukee 3. So what you got? Brooklyn 4?
No, not. I have Toronto at 4.
How you got Toronto above Brooklyn, bro?
Because I'm a big team guy, man. I really feel like they'll be rocky. Like the Nets.
I don't think Toronto has anything though this year.
They don't, but they're always good. They always find a way to be high in the standings.
Like they lost some big pieces, like losing Gasol, losing Ibaka, losing these big key roles that were big points. I don't know if Alex Lynn, Aaron Baines, and DeAndre Bembry get them points done. I don't know if they do. Like all they have is Pascal, Kyle, and Fred VanVleet. I don't know if that gets that done.
I think it does. Like I said, they always find a way to just be up there in the standings. You never know how, but they always do.
All right, so you got number 1 Miami, number 2 Boston, number 3 Milwaukee, number 4 the Raptors.
And then number 5. And then 5 Brooklyn.
All right. The Brooklyn disrespect went on for too long. Kate, you got to admit, KD and Kyrie looked great in the preseason.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But I just think like it may be like a slow start for them. And I think they'll find it like late in the season.
Okay. Oh, these are just your rankings. We don't. Yeah. This is not who you. All right. Bet.
It's my rankings.
Bet.
Now we didn't say who's gonna win the championship.
Bet. Okay.
Coming out these, now it may be different.
Okay, I thought you was being disrespectful. All right, glad we got that cleared up. All right, who's at 6? This is where shit gets disrespectful.
6 I have 76ers.
All right. You doing well so far.
7 in Indiana.
Doing well, still doing well. 8. Let's see if you keep this going.
Atlanta.
How you got Atlanta over Russ and over Bradley Beal, bro? How you got Atlanta over Russ and Brad?
That's a good one.
You know it's not.
Okay. All right, fine. Okay, fine. Washington at 8.
Thank you.
I'll get you that. Washington
and Atlanta at 9, playing game.
Atlanta at 9.
All right. Now that's reasonable because Trey got to prove it to us. Ice Trey got to prove it. And he relying heavily on Bojan Bogdanovic. He need Bogey to be the real deal.
He needs everybody to step up.
Yeah, he does.
He's doing what he needs to do.
And he got to play defense. It's time to play defense.
I mean, that's debatable. Really, everybody in the NBA can really be better at defense.
He's the worst. He's one of the worst.
He could be better, but we can say
he's one of the worst.
We can say about
Harden is the worst.
About James Harden.
No, Trae Young worse than Harden. Trae Young is worse than Harden. That's a fact. Trae Young.
Just go Google James Harden not playing defense, and it's going to be hours worth of content. It's going to be games worth of content.
Trae Young is the same way. Defenses call plays against him. They call plays to ISO Trae Young every time because he can't play defense.
They've been on Trae Young since he got drafted. They've been hating on him since he entered the league. I literally can't win with Trae Young. I just can't.
That's not true. I told you I'm gonna apologize when he win. He don't win. It's not my fault my guy been winning. It's not my fault you got my guy ranked 3rd in the West. It's not my fault. It's not my fault they made the wrong decision. It's not my fault you didn't see that the white guy playing in the second best pro league since he was 15 as an MVP was better than some dude shooting threes who don't play no defense. It's not my fault. It's not my fault you didn't see the once-in-generation talent in Mr. Doncic. It's not my fault.
I can't argue that. Because I really didn't see him play. I really was just thinking he was an overseas player.
Justin, remember? He know who was on the bandwagon early. I was there. Flag planted. I came on this pod and said Luka Doncic is going to be a transcendent player. Trae Young, bust. I said Trae Young was going to be a bust, which was a mistake. I will say that. He's not a bust.
He has his own shoe deal now. Does Luka have a shoe deal?
Yeah, he got a shoe deal with Jordan, nigga. Take it back.
Hey, hold on. They did not. Does he like his own shoe?
Yeah, he got a shoe deal with Jordan. I'm telling you. Him and Zion. They the two faces of Jordan now. Him, Zion, and Jason Tatum. Swear to God. Look it up.
Okay. I see. Okay. Normally I get an alert about shoe deals or something. I ain't get one about Luka.
Check it out. Google it.
I see one about Trae Young though.
Google it. I'm telling you, my guy is gonna be the face of the league internationally. Gonna bring the Mavericks a title. Atlanta never gonna sniff an Eastern Conference Finals with Trae Young. Not gonna sniff one. But Ian, give us your rankings of the East. You could do tiers, you could do numbers, just however you feel it.
Man, see, and I don't know, man. I'm saying Brooklyn's number 1, obviously.
That's
I think Justin's got them far too low. I think Kevin Durant
I do understand. Let me say this. I do understand how he did it. I understand how he's saying they're going to start slow and then hit the playoffs. They're going to be the best team. I understand that, but I disagree with it. But I get
Kevin Durant is not looking slow.
Yeah, he's not.
Kevin Durant is not looking like he wants to ease into anything right now. He's looking like he's missed a lot of time and is ready to get back and prove that he's still,
the best
in his
player
mind,
in the
the best player in the league.
Yep. Facts.
So, and I think that's going to be all about how his relationship with Kyrie Irving works. And I think Kevin Durant is much more of a defer guy than Kyrie is. So I think he'll let Kyrie, kind of run the show
in the regular season. I agree with that.
In the regular season.
I think come playoffs, Kevin Durant's taking over. But I had a question I asked Brooklyn and Doom earlier. How long until Kevin Durant has enough of Kyrie? How long y'all giving it?
See, I don't think it's this year. I think this year they'll at least make it to the end of the season.
I think if it happens this year, something bad happens. I think if it happens this year, something bad has to happen. But I'm with you. I think it's gonna be next year or the year after. I actually think KD gonna get along with Kyrie. I think he figured him out, just like tune his ass out.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think he just lets him have his way long enough, and everything will, kind of simmer down.
Justin, when you think it's ending, or you think it's gonna be okay?
I don't think it never ends. I think if Durant put up with Westbrook, I think he can put up with Kyrie Irving.
But see, that's what Doom said. But I said the Westbrook shit was on the court. Westbrook was cool off the court. Kyrie's problem is off the court, not on the court.
No, because like both of them don't want to talk. They both hate talking to the media.
That's true.
Durant's been in some, they've talked about him. He's had some, back and forth with media. Kyrie also does too. So I think
they're pretty similar. Yeah, I do think they're gonna be fine. I was just joking earlier with the same.
Durant doesn't really beef with anybody. He just plays. He just goes out there and gets buckets.
All right, Ian. So you got Brooklyn at 1. What you got next?
Man, you see, it kind of even starts to get dicey from here. I'm gonna say Milwaukee at 2. Okay. Miami at 3.
Okay.
Just because I think with the Jrue Holiday edition, it gives.
I think it's huge. It gives them something.
I think it gives them that point presence that they need to kind of take the pressure off Giannis to just be Superman all the time.
And take it off of more so Middleton. Middleton needs some pressure off his back bad.
That too, yeah. It gives them another option. It gives them one more person to be able to effectively run the offense through. And I think that really opens up the floor a lot for everybody else on the team. So I like that addition a lot. We'll see how it goes in actuality, but on paper, they're looking good. Miami at 3. I don't know, man. From here, I think it's Boston at 4.
Yeah.
The Wizards, I would say at 5, maybe.
Ooh, you put them high up there.
You see, I'm high on that because Russ and Brad.
Russ and Brad look like they've been getting along. They look like they've been getting along a lot, and I hear Avdia is the real deal. Like, I think if that team's gonna be 5, it's gonna be because of like Avdia being like a really great rookie to be a third option to Russ and Brad. And I just think Brad's happy that he finally has a teammate that'll be there, unlike Wall. Like Russ not missing no time.
Yeah, if they can stay healthy and, they get along like it seems like they have been, at least here in the preseason, then I think they'll make some noise in the East.
Interesting. I'm not mad at you having them that high, but now I'm interested at the rest of your list. So you got them at 5.
So I guess then 6 would be Philly.
Okay.
7.
Let's see.
I don't know. I would say... See, I think the one team that we're kind of forgetting here is Charlotte. And I don't know where they fall at the end of the year. LaMelo Ball is looking good.
Schubert says Charlotte's like the dark horse. I don't think...
they are. I mean, again, there's a lot of basketball to be played, and it's only the preseason, so I don't know how seriously...
And Gordon Hayward's there, too. That's the thing.
Yeah, they got a lot of young athletic players on that team. So at that point for them, it's all about cohesion.
But you got them over Indiana... And
no, I still don't think they make the playoffs this year. I think they're 1, maybe 2 more years out.
Okay,
depending on the pieces that they add, and then
LaMelo looks good.
With Indiana,
I can't even lie.
But I would say, I guess Indiana at 7, and then probably Atlanta at 8.
All right. You had Washington higher than I thought, so I'm not mad at that. All right, let's talk, Justin. Let's talk Pels real quick. Then we're going to do some picks. We're going to talk some other teams. Man, I'm really liking the Pels. The preseason, they look good. They looked like they knew what they were doing. Like, Stan Van Gundy looks like he made a difference already in this team. Zion dropping 30-something in the preseason. Zion looking like a monster. Am I too hype on them? Justin, I said at highest, I think at their height, if this season was the best possible outcome, they'd be 6th, a 6th seed. I think at their worst, they're a 10th seed still in the playoffs. I think they're no lower than a 10th seed just because Brandon Ingram, I think, is going to be great. I think Zion's going to have like a breakout year. I think Lonzo's a most improved candidate because him last night against Milwaukee dropping 19, 7, and 7. If that's what he said, he's trying to drop a triple-double every game. If the big 3 is doing that, it's going to be hard to beat him. And then Adams is a top 5 center in the league, which Doom made me didn't realize that. Like, I always go Jokic, Embiid, Karl Anthony Towns, Adams, top 5 center. Then you got Bledsoe, one of the best defensive guards. This Pels team, I think it's being slept on. Even though it has 18 nationally televised games, ESPN, but I don't think they're doing that because they believe they're going to win. I think they're doing that because of the hype of Zion. But I believe they're going to win.
And you have every right so to think that. Like, they added a great coach.
They did.
This guy,
Ian.
Being in playoffs with that Orlando Magic team, with the Miami Heat, Dwayne Wade. So he knows how to coach superstars because those guys were superstars.
JJ Redick said he's the best coach he ever had, better than Coach K.
Right. That is.
What's up, Ian? I'm sorry.
See, did he mean the best coach I've ever had, as in literally every coach I've ever had? Or
That's what he said.
Coach.
He said
but
best
that's
coach.
What he said, but what was the context?
I thought the context was best coach ever.
I don't know if he stopped and thought about it. He would say yes. If they asked him, "Oh, so you mean Coach K too?" He would have said yes. Still,
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Stan in the Pistons was too worried about GMing. Stan at the Pelicans is like Stan in Orlando, just worried about coaching. And I think we've seen it because Stan's just looking calm. The players are reacting well. We playing better defense. I don't know.
Yeah, but does he still have it, or is he more like a Jim Harbaugh at this point who's kind of fizzled out?
Don't do that to me, Ian. Don't do that. He's not going to fizzle out. We're going to have a good year.
I got to throw the Jim Harbaugh shade, though.
I know. But, Justin, so how you feeling about the Pellies? You got them in the playoffs.
Yeah, they have the players to win. And I think that's where it starts with. The coach is also, major key factor. And I think they have the right coach. He has a background. And even when you just hear Stan Van Gundy talk, when you watch the games from the bubble,
he has an idea. He knows. Yeah.
So, they have the players to win. They have a young team. And I think that the future is very bright for them. I think they could have made a run last year, but I think they just came unprepared. They just looked off. And like this preseason, now that we know that they're letting Zion just go. I said this before. I told you guys that I think he's the next big thing.
Oh yeah, he's the next best player in the league. I'm with it. I think we got it. Look, as much as I love Luka, as much as you love Trae Young, it's just something about that big fella. He's just special. Like, Justin, I was watching him get to the line against Milwaukee. It was with ease. He was getting to the paint with ease. Like, to the hole already. And I was like, how is this big dude moving that fast, bro?
Right. He's like a tall athlete that's just explosive.
Hit him with and then he hit you with the, you think you go into the hole, and then he just pull up that little in the paint left-hand jumper. Switch. Right. Dude was balling.
He had around him too to help him. He had Steven Adams to help him down low. You got Brandon Ingram the outside.
Brandon Ingram the killer, the fourth quarter killer, clutch time. And that's the thing. Zion don't ever have to shoot the last second shot. It's always going to be mid-range killer. He got the best dynamic partner in Lonzo throwing lobs, getting him to the paint, getting him to where he needs to go. I think this is the best situation for Zion, and Zion's going to succeed.
For sure. He's definitely talented, and he has the right – and it's not he's just talented. He has the right pieces around him.
Yep, 100%.
And that's just most important. He's in the right situation. He has a good young team around him with some vets like Steven Adams, Bledsoe. He has some vets around him with a experienced coach.
Yep. So I'm excited for the Pels. I'm super excited. I'm excited to see the Suns, man. The Suns is that team that, I just want to see play. Because Chris Paul really impressed me last year with OKC. He really did. And I just feel Devin Booker and that Suns team, I think they're going to make a run. Ian, how are you feeling about the Suns?
I like the Suns. I have those as one of my locks for the West. I think they're going to end up in the top 5. I'm pretty confident in that.
Yeah.
I have no idea what their schedule looks like as far as favorable schedules go. But like you say, they got a lot of, young athletic guys. And then to add a veteran presence like Chris Paul is just invaluable.
It's huge.
So I expect them to, make a big run. We'll see what their matchups look like in the playoffs, but I'm confident that they could go, second, maybe Western Conference Finals even.
Ooh, that's
so.
hot.
Again, it depends on the matchups, but they could get there for sure. I don't think they beat the Lakers if they get there. I also don't think they would beat the Mavericks necessarily. That one would be a little bit closer of a series, but and then Kristaps Porzingis needs to, figure his, health out.
He has to be there. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's
but
pick some.
I want to ask you as a Pelicans fan, do you feel like right now at the beginning of the season, after having seen just a few preseason games, do you feel like the Pelicans have the better of the Ball brothers? Or are you regretting that you don't have LaMelo?
That's a good question. I don't regret that I have Lonzo because I feel like Lonzo's the perfect player for this team because I feel as great as LaMelo is, LaMelo needs to be the LaMelo show. It needs to be his show. He has to be the person in charge. And I feel with Zion and Brandon Ingram, we have the perfect ball brother to get them the ball, but he'll still drop 19, 7, and 7. I think Lonzo's going to show that his brother may be good, but Lonzo's still good too. I think they're both all-star talents. I just think they're two different style of all-star talents. I think Lonzo's Jason Kidd, whereas LaMelo is like AI-esque. Steph, I don't want to, he's that type of, I'm going to say Stephon Marbury-esque right now, just because I don't want to give him AI. But you get what I mean when I say Stephon Marbury in Minnesota, where he's coming, dropping 25 and could get 10 assists easy and be one of the best young point guards in the league. So that's how I'm
Lonzo is more of a pass first, shoot
great
way
defender
later kind of guy.
Yeah. And his shots gotten way better this year.
Attack first kind of guy.
And the thing is, Stan Van Gundy making Lonzo attack, and we saw in the game where he had 19, when he attacks, Lonzo's really good. So, all Lonzo has to do is not be afraid to attack and to have confidence in his jumper, and he can get you 15 to 20 points a game. And we saw that. So, I don't think I think it's too early to say we have the worst ball brother, the worst of the two ball brothers, but I think they're both going to be great in their own right. But Justin, what you seeing from LaMelo? LaMelo's shocking people, bro. LaMelo's looking good.
I said he was you asked me a while back who's my favorite player. I said LaMelo Ball.
Rookie of the year already.
He's just so comfortable. He's comfortable where he's at. He's been wanting to be there. He's been playing against pros in the Drew League in California. He's been wanting to be around pros. You know what I mean? Now he's finally gotten that, and he looks comfortable.
He does. He looks very comfortable. He looks like he belongs, and that's a big thing. Whereas when I want to see Wiseman, does Wiseman look like he belongs? Even Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards been looking like he belonged too. Yeah. He D'd up Luka, crossed him up, shot a 3. Anthony Edwards been looking like he belonged. But Melo looks super, super comfortable. Also, RJ Hampton's been looking good too, and that shows people who've been playing pro. I wonder, have you watched Killian Hayes yet?
I've seen a little bit of him, but
Avdia's been looking good too, because Avdia played pro too, and that's why I'm saying RJ, Melo, Avdia. I'm interested to see if Killian's been looking good. That's your team.
He's been doing all right. I seen him play a couple of games. I still think he's still trying to find his game. I see him shooting a lot of shots, and that's not really his game. He's more of a passer, but
Ian, you don't look too happy.
Not many people on the Pistons for him to pass it to, so. I mean, we got Blake Griffin, but all of our money right now is still locked up in Blake Griffin's contract and other big men.
Y'all got 7. Justin, Ian, y'all have Jeremy Grant, Blake Griffin, Mason Plumlee, Jahlil Okafor, Isaiah Stewart. Y'all got so many big. Sekou Doumbouya. Ian, what is this roster, bro?
Ask the Pistons, man. I don't know.
Milicic. Josh Jackson, Sadiq Bey, y'all are a really weirdly constructed team.
I'm so down on all of Detroit sports right now. The Tigers are trash and have been for a while. The Lions are trash and have been for literally forever. The Pistons have been trash since 07, 08 when they made their last title run. I think they lost to I don't even remember who it was now. And then the Red Wings are down too. They had the longest active playoff streak of any professional sport, and then they stopped making the playoffs too. Now they're rebuilding, so just not a good time to be a Detroit sports fan in general. and the Pistons are probably the lowest of the low.
Dang. Yeah, y'all are pretty bad.
Man, even worse than the Lions. Because at least the Lions, win a few games here and there. I'm not expecting much from the Pistons this year.
Y'all need Killian Hayes to prove that he's the guy. And I believe in him, but y'all need to give him some help. You was about to say something about Sadiq Behan, Justin.
No, I was going to actually say I like him, though. I do. But I want to give a shout out to Schubert.
Why you giving a shout out to Schubert?
Good.
The Knicks?
The Knicks are going to be – they got some players.
The Knicks? Who the Knicks
you think
got,
Obi
Justin?
Toppin is going to come and turn things around?
Obi Toppin, Emmanuel Quickly. Like, those guys, Emmanuel Quickly can play. Obi Toppin can play.
Justin, you come and tell me about Emmanuel Quickly and Obi Toppin.
I'm trying to tell. Look, man, they may be a surprise of this year. Seriously, like
the Knicks. Oh man, shouting out Schubert. Justin has the Clippers not making the playoffs, and shouting out Schubert for the Knicks. What a
you think
crazy!
The Knicks make the playoffs?
No,
he's not saying that. No. he ain't crazy enough to say that. Justin, who's your MVP pick? Give me it. We're gonna do MVP pick, and we're gonna pick Christmas Day games. Who you got making the MVP this year?
Luka.
Who you got making the MVP this year? Ian.
Oh man, that's tough. I think the top three will be Luka, Giannis, and probably KD.
Schubert picked KD to win it. I got Luka. Rookie of the year, we all got LaMelo. That's easy.
Yeah, I got LaMelo.
And that's all we really matter. I'm not picking defensive player of the year or coach of the year. But all right, let's pick Christmas Day games. All right, I'm gonna start off Pelicans Heat. I got the Pellies winning on Christmas, baby. I'm buying into all the Kool-Aid. I don't care that the Heat were in the NBA Finals. I don't care. Jimmy Butler this. Jimmy Butler that. Zion come and show one of the best young players in the league. It's over with. It's over with. Pels winning. Justin, who you got winning? Pels Heat.
Pels.
That's what's up. Ian, who you got winning? The Heat? You gonna be?
No, I'm taking the Heat. The Heat.
I know you're taking the Heat. All right. Warriors Bucks. I got the Bucks winning. Sorry, Steph.
Warriors.
Ooh, Justin.
No, it's not the Warriors' year for me. It's the Bucks.
Yeah, I got the Bucks. Nets Celtics. Kyrie returning to Boston.
Nets.
Yeah, I got the Nets.
I'm going Nets.
All right, Mavericks Lakers. Ooh, this is the prime time Christmas night game, 7:00. I got the Lakers. As much as I don't want to pick the Lakers, Luka would have to do some real Christmas Day magic. I got the Lakers. I think AD about to put on a show. As much as I hate that unibrow MFer, I think he about to put on a show.
And that's why I got the Mavericks.
What?
Christmas Day is a magical day. Luka is a magical player.
Dang, you got the Mavs. See, Justin, I thought you was picking. I just thought your weird picks were interesting. Now I know your pick's not smart because there's no way the Mavs winning on Christmas Day.
Insane, man.
You picking against LeBron and AD, but LeBron might not play though.
He's been doing this for years. He's not worried about a Christmas game. It's like another game for him.
You right? Oh, Justin. All right, you might have converted me. I'm Mavs. You right, Justin. You right. I'm Mavs. I agree with you with this one. LeBron don't care. The Mavs. Ian, who you got?
Look at how easy it is to flip Lyndon's picks.
Just that one. I'm a Luka fan. Yeah, just that one. It's just that one.
Yeah, you wanted to pick the Mavericks anyway?
I did.
Yeah, I got you. I'm going to go with the Lakers, man. I don't think
I'm not mad at it.
I think as much as I could see LeBron coming out and being like, yeah, nah, I could also see him totally being it's Christmas. It's
I'm about to bust
day.
Luka ass.
I'm about to show out. So yeah. I'm going with the Lakers on this one. I think they just got too many weapons.
I'm not mad at that. In the final game, the team Justin doesn't have making the playoffs versus the Nuggets, the Clippers. I got the Clippers winning. I'm sticking to my guns. Kawhi gonna show your ass on Christmas, Justin.
Okay.
And Paul gonna drop 20. Look, Paul George dropping 25 on Christmas night. Book it.
I would love to see that.
Book it.
But hey, man, Denver, they got some bad boys in that team.
They do, but
everybody can play.
But the thing is Michael Porter Jr. gonna show up, or is it just gonna be Jamal Murray and Jokic? That's the problem with them. I don't know if Michael Porter the real deal.
Did you not see him? He dunked on Montrezl Harrell.
I don't know if Bo the real deal. I gotta wait and see.
No, Bobo is a real deal.
We gonna see. Christmas Day, you got the Nuggets? Just pick. You got the Nuggets?
Oh yeah, you got the Nuggets, sure.
Ian, who you got? Let's see.
See, I think, like Justin was saying with the Nets maybe getting off to a slow start, I could see the Clippers being that team to get off to a slow start, which is why I had them down in my final, standings for the playoffs. I think the Nuggets get it done.
Shame. We shall see. All right. Me and Justin got the Pels. Ian got the Heat. Me and Ian have the Bucks. Justin has the Warriors. All of us have the Nets. Me and Justin have the Mavs. Ian has the Lakers. And I have the Clippers. Ian and Justin have the Nuggets. Thank you, fellas. This is NBA. Justin, you will be back next week. Ian, we'll see you on Run It Back very soon. We got to pick our movie, too, by the way. We'll talk about that very soon. And we'll get you back on here talking with me, Schubert, and Justin. But, Justin, we'll see you next week, brother. After these Christmas Day games, we got to break it down. I hope the Clippers bust the Nuggets' ass just so I can get on you. I can't wait to tell Schubert you don't think the Clippers are making the playoffs. I can't wait to see his face. But, all right.
Also tell him that I said that his Knicks are going to be good.
Oh, we going to tell him next week? We going to tell him. But, all right, Justin, tell the people they can find you out on social media.
Yeah,
to come get at your ass because you said the Clippers not making the playoffs. Get in his mentions.
Hey, I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. I'll debate anybody. But he's just shaking his head. Jesus, my handle name is Justin Baptiste 22, all social media platforms. And everyone can find me on my blog site, tradesandlays.com. It's preseason right now, so haven't been really writing too much. Once the season kicks off, I'll start doing more games and writing about more players. But yeah, tradesandlays.com, blog site, and my ad name is Justin Baptiste 22. I'm on all social media platforms except for TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. What's some new ones they have now?
Bro, you're not on any of those things. Just go follow this guy on Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, simple ones. Snapchat, those.
Oh, my God.
Bruh.
Get on with yourself. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all go follow Justin, man. Get on his ass about these Clippers takes. Ian, tell the people where they can find you on social media.
All right, you can find me on Twitter at IanBWT. You can drop some new sound effect ideas for Lyndon since he's worn out the bruh button on this episode.
No, bro. That's one of the best. I even had one. Who was I talking about? Lil Wayne sold the Young Money catalog for $100 million, and I said he got knocked the F out. But wait, he didn't sell his catalog. He sold Take Care, the Pink Print, Romans. He sold all of Nicki and Drake's album for $100 million. What a steal.
Okay, so what Drake albums are these? Is this 1 through 4? So that'd be
it's all of them. It's all of them.
All of them,
except all of them.
He was off.
All of them up until Scorpion. Up until Scorpion. He's out of the deal now.
After, if you're reading this, it's too late.
Views counts too. Everything after Views. Lil Wayne sold all of that for $100 million, plus all of Nicki's first 3 albums. The best ones.
Well, whoever bought that is just laughing their way to the bank.
Laughing at him.
Oh, my God, man.
That's why I had to use the Chris Tucker, you got knocked the... Wait.
You got knocked the fuck out, man. Give me my goddamn money.
That's what we had to say to Lil Wayne. That's how Justin Tate gonna be with. Bro, I can't wait till the end of the season to come back at your ass when the Clippers are not in the playoffs. Like, you have them not in the play. That's crazy. I digress. This preseason, I know. I know.
We know mid-season.
We're gonna do a mid-season breakdown, but I'm gonna get on your ass
All-Star
on
break?
mid-season.
Yeah, All-Star break. But the fact that you believe. No, I'm not gonna say anything.
Don't even say it. Just we gonna see. All right, y'all go follow Ian BWT. Tell him where else, Ian, man.
You can find me on Instagram at IanHawley12. And then from there, you can find my music. I got the link in the description. It's probably just easier to say it that way. Come give us some more opinions. Tell us if we were whack. I'm sure I'm going to be getting some flack for some of my NFL takes. So I don't know.
Nah, you weren't bad this week, Ian. You weren't bad. You didn't have the outrageous takes. It was Justin this week. They're going to get on his ass. But, all right, yeah, y'all go follow Ian. Y'all go follow Justin. Y'all can come follow me at LinBWT, follow BrosWhoThink, at BrosWhoThink. Be sure to check out the most recent episode of Anime Talking Bros Who Binge. There's going to be a new anime talk this week. There's going to be a new Run It Back this week. We're reviewing Akira. That'll be out. And then that means we'll have another Run It Back with me, Ian, and Schubert coming up very soon. So be on the lookout for that. You can subscribe to the YouTube to find all the content that's dropping. But for Justin, for Ian, for Louis Prejean, for Doom, for Brooklyn, my name is Lyndon. You guys have a great one. We will talk to you next week. Until then, have a good one. Peace.